Hey guys, Dave from Nerdarchy, 4 Nerds by Nerds, hanging out with a bunch of nerds. We're going to play our 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons game, and somehow Kyle, the intern, has snuck in again.
I think he caused a car accident for...
that's so dark, fast.
That's really dark.
Put the hit
I
on
can
it.
neither confirm nor
This is
deny
mine.
these allegations. Continue.
I think it is.
But anyway, so we're going to play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. I guess we can start over here, work our way around.
Alright, I will be playing Falcor Kreskanar, the Dragonborn Wild Magic Sorcerer. Getting up there in levels, so not so useless anymore.
Oh, shit.
Not blowing us up all the time.
Do you want to say the other thing you're doing?
Oh, yeah. So, well, yep.
Nerdarchy, formerly Ryan.
Formerly known as Nerdarchy Ryan. So I'm doing a YouTube channel that should be launching the winter of 2017. So if you're watching this in the future, it should already have been happening. The channel is called The Dream Syndicate. So I will be making illustrations, art
Illicit
novels.
drugs. I don't know. It sounds like an illicit drug thing.
Yeah, it's
Fake
definitely a way to smuggle illicit drugs. So The Dream Syndicate
Through the internet.
there could be through the internet. You have to lick the internet, and that's how you use it. Yeah. And I guess you could put that down in the links below.
Maybe we'll see if I remember.
If you can remember.
Hi, it's Anthony, one half of Cardboard Fortress Games, playing Pickle Dick, the Goblin Juggalo. That's me.
Hey everybody, I'm Nerdarchy Ted. I'll be playing Relian, the human cleric of Quinthel, the knowledge deity, and with his newfound power and portly status, he will become even lazier than before.
I'm Todd. I'm playing Tord, the militant half-elf. I'm also a game designer.
Look at the camera. Todd's like, I'm
They're
Todd.
out there.
Yeah,
I
she
do
needs to look-
barricades. Hopefully you see that by summer in stores.
Hi, I'm Nicole. I'm the other half of Cardboard Fortress Games, and I am playing Grundle Puncher, the other Goblin Juggalo. Gobble-o.
I'm intern Kyle. I'm going to be playing a barbarian tonight. Berserker barbarian. A little bit less than optimal. And
I
he's
thought he
going to
wasn't
be
allowed to
going...
say intern.
I can say whatever I want.
What's his name?
His name is Karak.
Karak.
I like it. Let's put him in charge. Berserker should always lead.
So when we left off, you guys were kind of kicking around the town. You had just
Buried moms.
you had just buried moms. It was very sad. There was a funeral. There was a funeral crasher. I don't think they were able to get any dates from that funeral, even though they crashed it.
Cleaned out a whole graveyard.
Cleaned out a whole graveyard.
We
Lots
found
of
out.
open graves.
We found out that the system that was keeping people out of the graveyard was messed up.
Yes, it had been tampered with.
We also found out that the town is infested with clockwork people.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There was like 5.
Remember that? Remember that thing that happened, and then we named them
He
all.
has a very low tolerance for clockwork.
So
Now the thing about the clockwork people is, if we're scanning for cyborg people, all we get is a bunch of clockwork people. We can't tell if the town's being infested.
Yeah, we got a
with.
bunch of false
The
positives.
cyborg people, the Vargarians, who we now know
You hide your prejudice any way you need to.
do things like
implant
and disguise themselves in I can't think of the word. Not infest, interfere,
Infiltrate.
Infiltrate.
infiltrate,
Eradicate. Exterminate.
infiltrate.
So how much time has elapsed from the horrible funeral to now?
Did you say elapsed?
how much time do you need to elapse?
Oh, I'm just curious because I don't know whether I've gotten any communiques from all the people whose life I saved.
Well, how many accolades have I got? They've all forgotten your name by now.
We got a bunch of nice fruit baskets.
We also started to rebuild and fix up the crypt in Mom's mansion.
Basement.
Yes.
And also in doing so, we're going to inter her remains there.
And so
Because apparently the
Oh yeah, we
graveyard is not
hired
good
the.
place.
And then we hired the gnome
We
tinkerer
hired the gnome,
to
that's
turn that
right.
into a
Dungeon.
trap-filled dungeon for the next generation.
So when
Yeah,
Griffin
yeah,
Gap finally falls into
like
decay and
it.
ruin, there will be a dungeon to explore.
Yeah,
I'll be
pay
a
it
small
forward.
one.
And that's how they emerge.
This is how you guys all are doing your part. This is the ecology of adventuring. You make enough money and get enough gold and magic items, and then you're supposed to get paranoid and bury it somewhere, and then you build a dungeon around it and you become an archlich so that the next generation has something to do. You don't do that, you're not doing your part.
That's really good.
Darn it.
Circle of unlife.
So the question is,
Circle
how much
of
time do you
adventure.
want to pass between that stuff happening and you guys the necro bomb or
I feel like we left
entropy
off
bomb
with the
is
necro
ready.
bomb is finished and ready to go. Right?
Yeah, it was like 3
I
days.
thought we had a few
Yeah.
days, which actually was
Yeah,
allowing
you
me-
know, you get some fruit baskets, some cookie baskets. They're not good cookies. They're like you guys used to get from moms.
Yeah, we throw them in the garbage.
and flowers.
I don't throw cookies.
Some well wishers, some thank
Even
you.
if they're
People
milk
show up.
chocolate.
So no presentations of medals. No one saying, "Oh my God, you spent over
Chewbacca,
1,000
man, you
gold
get
in
nothing.
Garbage is his
council." These people suck.
You Chewbacca, you
They
get
don't.
nothing.
They
Never
most
else
people
gets
probably
mad.
have no idea how much
Nothing.
you spent to revive. Unless you made a big show of it, you're like,
Nah.
see
Yeah,
see this gem?
This is what you cost.
Yeah.
He gave each one of them a check. And then they went, oh my God. There was like, oh, don't worry about it.
This
I'm
is-
covered. I
this
just
is
want
the
you to
bill.
know.
This is more than your filthy life.
That's right.
This is how much your life's worth.
Exactly
the same as
how
everybody
much.
else.
Are we gonna take a quick break? Because I think the kids are. Can I pee?
Yeah.
Is that gonna be on the film?
You can do whatever you want.
I hope not.
I was
There's
like-
cameras in the
I
bathroom.
was like, I don't know. Oh! Why would you say that?
You can keep. It's great. You can keep playing from the crapper. Just.
We figured out a solution for that. We don't think there'll be any drawback.
And then I was like, oh no, my bladder.
All right, I rolled a 15 on my gun save.
So I am not a strong enough cleric to remove levels of exhaustion. So
Can't you just do some kind of look at your sheet of 500 things you can do when you're not doing anything else?
yeah, but not
could be
like,
napping
there's
a
like
lot.
one thing in this game that restores exhaustion.
Yeah, it's like the worst thing.
Sleeping.
Now,
As-
to alleviate a level, is it long rest or short rest?
Long rest.
Long rest. Oh boy, gonna be doing a lot of napping. Just you guys go.
This is our narcoleptic barbarian.
Immediately after the frenzy.
I thought berserkers were just a little bit more active. I don't know.
Okay.
So one of the things that happens in those 3 days is a missive comes through from the Dragon Realm summoning back Bloodfang.
Yes, this is what he has to fight.
Who's playing his character? Nobody. Let's just see what happens.
He just brings out his Cloudbuster sword and sets it on fire and just spins in a circle.
You mean cold fire?
And then all the heads just end up mounting on him all over the place.
Actually, he got pulled back to the Dragon Realms to renew his license to kill. He's at the KMB here. This is just the line.
The line.
None of them are smart enough to realize the line goes in a circle
Is MC Escher,
forever and
MC
ever.
Escher does
It's
not
a
in the
bunch of
office.
dumb fighter warrior types. Yeah.
MC Escher GMD. That's good.
So in the meantime, when Bloodfang has been recalled, Horak, that head of the Watch.
Oh wait, is
Griffin
he gonna be our renter?
He's
Our rental?
Yeah, he's a rental. Horak.
How many the extra insurance?
Rental
You
tank.
might want the extra insurance. Horak comes to you, Torg, and says, with Bloodfang being recalled by the Dragon Emperor, I'm sending you my brother, Karak, to fill in, to follow.
Are you sending him to us because you like him or because you don't?
It depends which time you ask me, which day.
If this was the other party, I'd make some joke about him not being a horse at least, but
Yeah.
it's not the right party.
But, he should suffice for what you need. He's big, dumb, and cuts things down. I believe that was Bloodfang's role.
Yep. Pretty
Stepping
much.
in front of dangerous things.
Yep, that's the triple threat.
Wasn't dumb.
Listen, he walked around with carcasses attached to his body all over the place. It's a weird fetish. People might misconstrue that. as a lack
Multiple
of
times he thought
intelligence.
the best solution was to pick the sorcerer up and throw him into the trap.
Did not approve.
No.
There were worse choices.
Turns out he wasn't stupid. He just had a weird sense of humor.
You're magic. Fight magic.
I think that's a wisdom problem more than anything.
So how many brothers does Rock have?
That's a question.
How many
One less
never
than
know.
about a month.
how many different ways can you say hurrah?
Well, no, we've got Proc and Croc and now Croc.
Oh, I gotta figure it out. Banana Fana Frog. It's the name game.
Turok. You get
There's only
Turok.
so many letters
Oh man,
in
if
the
you can get
alphabet.
Turok, that'd be great.
Is he available?
He's too busy hunting dinosaurs.
You beat me to the dinosaur hunting joke. So, Harak leaves, comes back, and you can describe your character.
He's a big, burly half-orc, pretty much exactly what you'd expect from one of those guys. Muscle, but not a lot going on upstairs. He even has like a vacant look in his eye as he's like, meeting all of you. Seems a little bit more friendly than you'd think he'd be from such an intimidating guy.
Oh, yes, you'll do nicely. You'll
He
go right
leans.
into it.
Harak leans into. He's like, "Look, I promised Mom."
What kind of clothes does he wear?
He is
A thong.
not wearing anything like he was described as a warrior, but you're surprised that he's not wearing any form of armor. It's just some raggedy clothes, not too much.
Not
He
like
doesn't like
Does
wearing
he
a
get
shirt
any
though.
gear?
Yeah, I meant to tell him that get some gear.
not like hides.
No, not at all.
Okay. He's not from the hinterlands.
No, no.
Barbarian.
But he's shirtless.
And he has some big cutting device of some kind.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Probably
One large
too big to be
axe.
subtly hidden beneath those rags.
Absolutely.
So what is he going for, Dave?
Here, two uncommons and a rare.
If you want to be equivalent to Alan's character, you should probably just pick like 3 Vorpal swords.
Taped
All
together.
connected to a chain. You can just spin around.
Well,
A Vorpal sword that has a button on it that says "Activate Turbo Vorpal Sword."
They're called Vorp Chucks.
Vorp chucks, yeah.
Come on, I think he had like one item.
Anytime you press the button that says "Activate Turbo Vorpal Sword," it deletes one magical hand crossbow from the universe.
Oh, that reminds me. You guys have gotten those cases.
Oh, we got quivers. Yeah, you're right.
You got those quivers. They each hold 15 bolts. So, what Sparks had explained to you was, if you leave them in there for a full day, at dawn it enchants them. Each row does a different thing. The first row they're +1, second row +2, third row +3.
Oh.
So, but if you take them out after a day, it fades. So basically, you only ever have 15 magic crossbow bolts.
1, 2, and 3.
Yes.
That's
So
enough.
5 of each.
Cool.
I'm going to use my 3 iron today
Pretty much.
for this shot.
Now you both need caddies. The little spider runs up and is like, I think it's a 3. It's a 3.
She has the spider that poisons her bolts. Can the spider get into the quiver to poison them?
Yeah, I'm sure it can squish. If not, you can just use,
I've learned a lot about
Get like a
spiders over the last
get like a
couple of
popsicle
days.
stick and you can jam it in there.
We have a spider living in our bathroom right now.
Yeah.
He can get in some pretty narrow places.
Really?
Trying to get rid of him and failing.
Well, Anthony claimed that he threw him out the window, and then he was on the windowsill. I saw him come up from a crack in the windowsill, and I was like, "You jerk!"
You always gotta check, man. You can't just assume they're dead.
On the inside or outside?
Inside.
The spider's
And
gonna
I
come
didn't
inside
see him
the
for
house.
I didn't see him for 3 days, and then today I was in the bathroom and I went to use the toilet paper. And motherfucker was on the toilet paper, and I was like, "Ah!"
See, my point is, spiders will eat the other insects, so I got no problems with spiders being on the inside.
That's what I tell her.
"Yo, not on my toilet paper.
You just say, excuse me.
That's too far."
No.
You either allow the spider to be there, or there's going to be 15 other bugs on that toilet paper.
I don't know. My wife has a rule about spiders being anywhere where you get naked.
Yeah, agreed.
That's everywhere. I mean,
Because
what?
the second you can't see that spider, you assume it's inside of you laying eggs.
Right. That's how spiders work.
All right.
Like if I can't see that spider and I'm like, where did it go? Obviously,
I'm starting to think.
You know what my
you should-
favorite part of this is?
Here's
She has a
my-
character who has completely spider themed.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
No, that goes for every bug. I'm sorry.
Here's my argument about that. If it's not good enough to hide from me, it's not a very good spider, and I'm just culling the weak ones.
I don't know.
I don't want to develop super stealthy spiders for the future.
See, I saw I don't know, it was a meme or a comic strip or whatever have you, and it's basically saying like, what if the spider that's living in your house is like thinking of you as a roommate until the time you step on it?
Oh my god, I love that. I love that one where it's like, hey, you're welcome for getting rid of all those bugs. Why are you coming at me with the newspaper? That's a really good meme.
All right.
I don't kill them. I just scream.
So you traumatize them. You just
And
traumatize
everyone within a
screaming
4
back.
apartment like
them. Radius.
block. Yeah.
Oh,
It's a burst attack.
All right, so what's going on?
Well, you guys have been just strapped with Harak's dysfunctional brother. In replacing your dysfunctional blood fang.
So I have any problems?
Just
getting
put
the
a
power
bucket
source?
on his head. We won't know the difference.
No. I mean, if you want a really nice one, you can spend some coin to get it. It's up to
Yeah,
you.
it's not.
What's that?
I don't need it to be nice looking. I just need it to be functional.
Extra frilly?
Yeah, I just need it, to do its best job to keep the rain off. I remember the journey from, back to Griffin Gap from.
You were traumatized. You got wet.
The way you had explained it was like it was more than just.
That we got real depressed.
Yeah. So like.
That's because we knew Mom died.
His character's weight, his carrying allowance is very precisely balanced. If his clothes get wet, he can't move anymore.
It throws
Hernia.
everything off.
Yeah, like you
Hernia.
slowed. So
Can I recommend the brawny feet? And perhaps taking barbarian levels like 6, and maybe.
I love when
being able
GMs
to
recommend
live.
you take one of the worst feats in the game.
What does that feat do?
Just increases your carrying ability.
Oh.
Although when you combine it with Goliath and barbarian, it's so broken.
Why?
Because you can
Carry
carry
a
a car.
And that will do what?
I use it
Dude,
as
you
a,
can throw elephants at people.
Quick question. Should I be adding up my weight of things
No.
I'm carrying?
No,
Okay.
nobody cares.
Okay. That's what I'm... Sorry,
That's
I
there,
got
out there
concerned because you guys were all
somewhere.
talking
That's
about
why
it.
it's the most worthless feat because nobody gives a shit.
Because
about
if
carrying
so,
weight.
can someone tell me how much a quiver full of spyglasses weighs? Because I'm still carrying that
if
around.
anybody does, they're probably going to be an accountant.
And also a bag of 20 caltrops, which I imagine are in like a really old plastic CVS bag.
You realize caltrops going to tear right through that.
Yeah, that's why it's funny.
So you have an empty bag.
It's not really a bag anymore.
Aww.
Deteriorated plastic shreds.
Now we call that a goblin condom.
So,
Ha, but ooh.
what are you guys doing? The entropy bomb is ready to go. You've got your pretty parasol. You guys got your new quivers. We're not worried about spyglasses, although you can make them +1 to +3 spyglasses if you wanted to shoot them.
So does it turn things into +1 and +3 magic items?
Ammunition.
Ammunition.
Hold on. Be right back, jamming all kinds of weird shit into this quiver.
Stuff my armor into the quiver.
So if we're gonna be heading out, I will need some sweets for the road. So I will make sure I hit
Evan wins?
Evan wins.
Okay. He actually gives you a full basket of sweets for free because he heard of the good deed you did.
And that's the only thing that
All right.
you're gonna get out of this. That's the only reward.
Gives you 1,000 gold piece gem worth of sweets.
Diabetes. He just gives you diabetes.
I would like to check in on the Mushroom Kingdom.
Okay. Also known as Mom's basement?
Yes.
Okay.
Are they okay? Everything's set up? Do I need to get them anything?
Are we allowed to say Mushroom Kingdom? Is that TM? Just kidding. Sorry, that was a bad joke.
That's okay. I had music going through my head. So.
So, you check in, they're okay. I mean, I think you guys, gotta give them some fertilizer once in a while or something. I have no idea what
Does that mean we just need to poop on them? I don't understand what you're saying.
But they're setting up their, establishment.
Yeah, okay, you want to make sure they're doing that? Sure. So you're probably going to need, they are going to need some things, or
I don't need to clear this with zoning board or anything like that. Come on.
I suspect even if you did, you wouldn't, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple things. There's no way in hell the Gobblers would have any idea what a zoning board was.
Yeah. So, they give you a list of, the kind of furniture they want in the place, what kind of dishware that they're going to, their preferences.
I mean, we just leave money with the gnome, and he can do this, right?
No.
That he's building.
No, we get an intern.
He's building the dungeon. Daniel, is it Daniel?
The butler?
The butler?
He does have
Douglas?
Douglas,
yeah.
that's what it is.
I did write that down, actually. Did I?
How does he feel about that?
He feels the same way he feels about most things you guys have done over the past couple of years.
He'll do it, but he doesn't like it.
He reluctantly does whatever you guys ask
And
him
he'll keep
to.
his mouth shut about it?
Of course, he serves the house.
All right. Then we'll have him be at the disposal of the
The
mushrooms.
mushroom people.
I'm imagining a lot of like blacklight posters.
No, also, we have definitely upped how much money he makes a month.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, you guys had already said you were going to do that.
Like, enough to make him less annoyed with
Yeah,
us.
more
Yeah,
money,
yeah.
less dick.
And he probably like
That's the way it
handles the
goes.
books anyway, so he's probably just going to start embezzling.
And we
from you
lace
guys.
a lot of the money with PCPs.
But yeah,
we
so
can
there's
get him
definitely
addicted to
there's a list of
drugs.
weird ingredients because if you remember, they used to have have different liquor beverages that they would serve that would mix with the spores to create different effects for
Oh
the
my
patrons.
god, are we gonna
Fuck
find
yeah.
out all of their secret recipes?
Oh, yeah.
You guys can't read; everything's written down. Like,
I'm holding it upside down saying, oh, this makes a lot of sense. This did taste like that.
he's licking the paper.
And while I don't want to slow the game down anymore, I also want to make some inquiries about that itchy drug that
Okay, yeah.
I want to see if that's still going around.
What is
Oh.
it called? Skrank?
Stank.
Stank.
It actually, so there was a fire in the middle of town a few days ago, and apparently since then there's been a couple outbreaks where people have turned into like weird lizard men with tails.
All right, properly.
Yeah. And, but then they were rounded up and brought in, and apparently there are citizens that were basically taking that drug, and it turned them into these troglodyte creatures.
Oh, wait, is this happening in your other game?
Yeah.
Okay.
And but there is a cure, and the person is
called
going to
death.
kind of disappear.
Fire.
Here's the death.
The death.
The cure is a shiv right in your fucking kidney.
Darn, I would have liked to have solved that for the other group. You'd be like, remember that thing you were working on? Some goblin. Some goblin killed them all.
They have a goblin.
Do they?
Yeah, but he's more of a lackey. They captured a goblin boss and convinced him that if he tried to escape, he'd blow up because there was a magical rune on him.
Okay.
Isn't someone trying to date him now or something like that? Or is it just Minion?
He's just a minion.
Okay.
Although the 50 Shades of
that's right.
50 Shades of Green jokes started flying once they took him prisoner.
Yeah.
So they're holding him hostage with a magic rune.
Yeah. Well, they were, but now he's technically a familiar.
He's technically he's ceased to be his own entity and is just a piece of someone else's soul.
Yes.
That's fucking rough. That's some dark shit right there.
You should feel free
Hey,
to
at
goblin.
least he has a job. Not everyone's so lucky.
Listen, some weird things happen in
They
that.
erased
job
this
security
person
is
from
what that is.
reality.
It's the lady game.
They made a
the
simulacrum of him. That's awful.
Job security, man.
He's very happy. He's very content this
He's
way.
basically a Horcrux now.
Listen, we're gonna. At least my character
Sorry,
would go
Todd.
approach them. We would invite this goblin to our various goblin shindigs.
So okay, so you can start like running into him because he hangs out at poor man's pub is where he usually hangs out. His name is Borsch, and he has a ridiculously big mohawk.
That's fucking awesome.
And when you talk to him for a while, you find out that he used to be a goblin boss. Mm-hmm. And then until this gnome kind of wiped out his posse, and then enslaved him, sort of.
Okay, well, we don't like the enslaving part, so we'll offer to solve that for him if he wishes.
Wow, you could get rid of two groups at once.
But no. Like I said, without getting too deep into this, well, this is a separate thing from what I said before, but we would want to make friends with this other goblin.
Yeah.
Those goblins got to stick together. I mean, that's how we do anything as goblins.
Green power.
Yeah.
Green power, for sure.
There's also another thing that's kind of you guys have probably seen. It's kind of weird in town.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Goblins.
There's an ogre. Basically, a troop of halflings have moved into town,
Ugh.
and they seem to have bought an ogre.
Oh, God.
Oh, these guys are the fucking worst!
Goblins are the worst.
Slavery is
Goblins,
happening.
halflings are the worst.
Fuck.
And
There goes the neighborhood.
How did they buy an ogre?
You know that the town has a halfling mayor, right?
Yeah,
it's the
I know,
worst
I
song
don't
in
like
town.
him.
So essentially, if you guys, I'm going to say you guys would have been able to meet Borsch because he's been around. He's been in the town for a few weeks, and basically, Troll used to be part of his gang. That's the name of the ogre. And
That's
then
very
we
confusing.
kidnapped some halfling kids. We're just going to make some bread or something from them.
Well, it's really-
no big deal. It was only 3. It's not like
It
a
was really
whole
part of the
village
team
or
was Troll
anything.
name.
Sure. Makes sense.
And then they came. They took the kids back. They killed my crew. My ogres ran away.
And you pulled the sniveling routine so you can get in there, right?
I did, and then
Yeah, that makes sense. Good plan.
and the gnome, she drew some stuff on me. Said I would blow up if I didn't listen.
See, now
to
that's
her.
probably bullshit. We can work on that with you.
Then she gave me some. Then she gave me some treasure. So I was like, well, this isn't bad. And she made sure I got fed, and she's been giving me booze.
But you
And
still
now
got
he
that.
doesn't-
You still got that rune on you, right?
But now he doesn't
I
have
do.
to traffic in halflings.
And then
Seems like a win-win.
this magic thing happened, and now we're kind of stuck together.
Does she know where you are right now?
She can find me. Yeah.
Can she feel this? Ugh.
I don't know. Maybe. It's
He's
very
like,
weird.
He's like, I'm
Sometimes-
so fucked up, I can't even feel that.
Yeah.
You touch me?
She's like,
Alright, to
sometimes
summarize-
she casts spells, and then I can use them. I don't know how this works.
To summarize, we don't like Goblin being enslaved in our town, but we're not going to go out of our way to be like,
Yeah.
fuck this person. But we will make friends with this goblin, offer him drugs, feed him, invite him to our various get-together, our
He
gatherings.
only smokes.
Our goblin gatherings.
He only smokes, but he didn't used to smoke. But the barbarian got him hooked.
If he does hang out with us, he'll do more than smoke. Don't worry about that.
He's like, what about my drug tests?
I got a drug test at work. What am I going to wear? We got you covered.
If we find out,
Seal.
if we feel like he's being mistreated or
Yeah.
enslaved in any way, then we might do more about it. But if he feels like he's contented, then we won't mess.
Yeah,
with
well, it
the
turns out the relationship kind of started that way, but it seemed to change. It got really weird, but they're...
He tries to recruit you.
He's
Wants
got
to scan your
Stockholm
feet.
syndrome.
It sounds like we don't know advanced concepts like Stockholm syndrome, though.
It's kind of a reverse Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Well, also too, like
We
under
will
his
advise
Facebook
that he try to
status-
get in there. You know what I mean? You try to get in there.
Under his Facebook status, it says it's complicated.
Yeah.
I think you should try to recruit them and just start scanning their thetan levels and stuff like that.
So if you ask him, basically Troll and Gross were his part of his crew, the ogres, and their and then Fluffy, their owlbear. They actually tried to get revenge on the Scarlet Sisterhood crew, and they killed Fluffy and Gross and spared Troll and brought him back to town in chains.
It's pretty rough, but
And then Lala Midge bought Troll, and now he's helping build the Halfling Community Center.
all right. Well, we're just inviting this goblin to our informal goblin union, and
Oh no, they're unionizing.
just want to make sure that he's being taken care of and everything.
Well, if you get him to try and sing or dance or anything with you, he does, but he's horrible at it. He's
well,
really
we're not that
good
great
at
either,
all.
but
We just have really high dexterity.
He has
we are
got
good at-
efficiency bonuses and stuff.
well, I'm good at playing the trumpets, and she's good at playing the drums, and we're both good at like breathing fire and throwing stuff at each other.
He's really good at having a mohawk,
We're not good at singing.
because every time his mohawk is described, it grows like 2 inches.
That's pretty badass, Mohawk. All right, let's move on.
So at the library, Asalan
And the last select.
Analasalar. It needs more syllables. That's the problem. There's not enough syllables.
Hassan Alas.
Well, that's
Present
just his
you-
first name. You can get into his house.
And what about the middle name? So he presents you guys with a lead box that is, about yay big. No, normally it's definitely something you would strap to Bloodfang's back. And that is
I start measuring the size of it, and then the head works back.
well, that's pretty close.
Just strap it to the back of a boulet.
Oh yeah, you could absolutely do that. You do have one of those.
I'm gonna check on Crystal Tap, make sure that they didn't drain him to death or something.
Nah, he's good. He's back at his normal pad, chilling.
Okay, good.
He left town.
Is there anything complex
Yes, he doesn't live here.
as to how this is activated?
There's a sequence of runes. So, all right. So you guys, he opens it up, opens the clasps, and it's basically in this stuffed stuffed box, and it's like all like velvet on the inside, and it fits perfectly in there. And it is when you guys had found it, it was a multi-hued gem, and it was about yay big. And they put some cuts in it, and now there's runes etched in all the facets. Mm-hmm. But he's like, you don't have to worry about those. All you have to do is worry about these 9 here on top. And there's a sequence that he then goes over with you guys.
He's like, whatever you do, don't get blood in the runes.
He goes over the sequence with the 2 of you.
Okay.
And he looks like he goes out of his way to kind of block what he's doing with his body from the goblins.
I am sitting on
Can I
his shoulders.
give you inspiration for that?
That is infeasible that he can block both of us from seeing what he's doing.
Yeah, that's impossible.
He's like walls of forces around him.
I'm on the spider on the ceiling with one of my spyglasses.
2
In
on
each eye.
each eye.
I've got them glued to each other.
And then the spider has another 8 of them.
And the helmet slides down with nothing but spyglasses. Looks like a cannon. It's like
But he goes over the sequence, both of you. It's easy enough for you to both memorize it if you choose.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll make an effort, but it might be like a Army of Darkness sort of situation, where you just kind of like cough.
No, I'm not allowing that.
What happens if you do it in reverse? What happens if you press the wrong thing? What happens if you do it in reverse? What happens if you drop it? Will it break?
Actually, none of those things are possible.
It's not possible to do it in reverse?
Well, you can, it just won't do anything.
It's not
It won't
possible to
work.
drop it?
Well, you can drop it, but it won't break. Did
What'll happen when you set it off?
It's going to explode.
Will it kill everything?
It's going to kill a lot of things.
Will it kill us?
If you're standing next to it, absolutely.
How do we get away from it fast enough?
What's the blast radius?
What's the
How long do we have to
countdown on
get?
it?
How long do we have to get away from it?
It'll go off in about an hour.
Is he lying? Insight. I don't have good insight.
Roll it.
Which number is
You
it?
can't tell somebody else to insight.
Is he lying?
That doesn't work.
I'm gonna
that
do
way.
stealth. I rolled a 3. What am I adding to it?
Nothing.
Wisdom.
You suck.
Oh, it is insight. Okay, 4. Sorry, I thought it wasn't insight because I was like, that's
You've
a
never
fourth
heard anything
edition
truer in your life.
thing. Oh my god, he's totally telling the truth!
And you think you guys may be connecting on a spiritual level.
Oh my god, he's my best friend now.
Leslar never felt more close to you.
You're like on top of him now.
How big?
I ride a strand of web down to his shoulders and I say,
As I button up his pants around my chest, I've never felt more close to you. How big does it blow up, and how's that going to kill all of them in the world?
It doesn't.
We're trying to take
What?
down the temple.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were building the
No.
bomb to spread to kill all of them.
No.
They're
There's-
linked
they
there's-
have a hive mind, so if we...
No, there are 4 temples. If they activate the 4 temples, they're going to be able to destroy this world,
This
No, they're
smacks
going to be
of
able to
video
open up a
game.
portal to their own world.
which will cause the destruction of this world.
Well, not really. The world will be fine.
No, they're gonna come in and
We
wreck
just
shit.
won't be in it anymore.
Well, that's kind of Relian's viewpoint.
You'll be upgraded.
To Tyrellian, the world's
How heavy is this gem?
usefulness is defined by his ability to live
The
it.
gem itself probably weighs about 5 pounds.
But the box
That's
is
a-
probably 25.
That's a heavy gem.
Wait, it's this big and only weighs 5 pounds? That's pretty light.
There's a bunch of runes carved
Mostly
into it.
glass.
It's hollow. It's hollow.
So
It's full of energy.
So we need to blow up one of the temples to prevent them from opening the gate and destroying the world by.
How is our dude who filled this thing with energy? Is he doing okay?
I just asked that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he's chilling on his pad.
Crystal top. Oh, that's who you said was chilling at. Okay.
Yeah. Murphy.
I heard him say he was chilling at his pad, and I was like, who did they ask about?
Murphy McCrystal Top.
I was eating.
And for you guys at home that don't know who that is the. And why are you watching this video if you haven't seen the other ones? But that is the mutated Chaos Nothic.
With the
Of course.
entropy beam eye.
Yes.
We love him.
That's really cool, dude.
We love him so much. He sometimes putrefies our flesh, but he doesn't mean it.
He
He doesn't. He's very nice. He's very sweet.
Well, unless there's
So-
anything else pressing you think we should know, I guess we should get matters on with.
We know where the temple is, right?
Yes,
Give it a map a while ago.
you and Grundlepunch actually scouted it out.
Oh yeah, remember we went there.
And it was like a giant excavation site.
Let's go trash it.
I want to take a minute to scan the area for
No, not again.
robots within the library.
Oh, god damn it.
What's in this?
I want to know if somebody knows that we're doing this.
Okay. So within the library, there's 3.
I'm gonna go find these 3.
You don't think that he was trying to hide the gem from us?
And failed.
That's true, he did.
And failed. And also, we're not talking about just, don't mind me, I'm RoboCop, just putting the book away. We're talking about people who can look like
All right,
normal
let's go
people.
find them. Come on.
I want to go find and make sure they're clockwork people and not Vargarians.
You find 3 clockwork people,
All right.
and they're the ones you've seen before. And the one is like, "Why are you following us?"
Can Vargarians take over clockwork people?
Ooh.
I don't know. I've never seen a Vargarian.
I didn't ask the clockwork
If you
person that.
remember, I had guards following all the ones he pointed out so we can try to get evidence one way or the other about their
Okay.
behavior.
Just like
I had it last time when you pointed out how
in a
many were.
supermarket. Like,
I just said to guards, look at all these guys, make sure they are who they say they are.
sure.
They really like oil.
Make sure they're not
Yeah.
shoplifting.
So every once in a while, you get a report about what they've been up to, and it is pretty mundane and boring.
But also, I was trying to match the numbers too.
Oh,
So
how many?
there were, and I said, make sure there's that many who were actually clockwork.
Make sure their serial
yeah.
numbers aren't filed
Yeah,
off.
Yeah.
So.
exactly.
All right. I mean, I'm just low.
And they
worried.
confess
Black
sometimes
market
it's a little
clockwork people.
confusing.
Basically, I don't want to be. I don't want to take this thing that we just spent all this time making into a trap where they take it from us or something. Right.
That never happened. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just watched Independence Day too last night, so I could definitely just know how that's
No
going to go.
spoilers.
Yeah, we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I like the year.
No spoilers.
Wait. Here's
No
the plot
spoilers for that
twist.
plot.
Wait, here's the plot twist. The party actually just sets off this entropy bomb in Griffin.
So it turns out that the radius is about the size of the town. It's a crater now.
Yeah.
We all reveal
great.
our secret cult.
Psych.
What happens when I press these? Beep, beep, bop, boop, 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 beep.
No, they would never do that.
You
yet.
picked the
Not
worst
until
day
the
to
dungeon is
join.
done.
It's the last one.
No, you don't understand. Relian's the plot. He's been subverted by
That really,
Diabolos.
that really would help the aesthetics of our dungeon once it's
To have a
finished,
blasted
so.
landscape around it.
If we had a blasted town on top of it, but we have to blast it in some way where all the villagers turned into shadows or something.
Put that idea on a shelf for now. We gotta go do this
I'll make a note of
thing.
it.
Well, entropy energy's got to be good for something.
For undead, yeah, absolutely.
Mini Mornland. All right, let's get the thing. Get the fuck out of here. Just put this in a ballistic missile and fire it at there.
So we rig it. So to your back. Are you fine with this?
No.
He almost barely knows that you're doing anything. He's kind of just like staring vacantly off into the.
He hands to him. He's like, "Is this thing fragile?"
I want to make sure he's not a Vargarian, actually, also.
He definitely seems like a half orc.
All right.
We've been watching a lot of Star Trek, the original series lately, so I just pictured you with that little thing that Bones has, that little cylinder thing, like
So you guys are
the
getting
half-orc
ready.
Jim.
The salt and pepper shaker.
You guys are getting ready to set out and do stuff, and you guys
Is
are
it?
at the library. There's
Oh my
kind of like last minute arrangements when a orcish woman comes running up to the library steps.
Oh shit! Is she a
Do I know
Vargarian?
her?
You do, and her belly
Fuck!
is very big.
Yo!
Oh, fuck.
You gonna be a daddy?
I think you're a father.
Master of
Congratulations.
disguise.
Well,
She's waving her hand.
You see a
Richard,
smoke.
Richard.
You see a green smoke cloud up here.
I'm out.
Ninja vanish.
There's a
judging
log
by the
line
stand
there.
of woman
the
Falcor, I would say
arrows
not
sticking
yet.
I'm gonna be an uncle. I'm gonna be an uncle.
Well, scholars agree and disagree as far as when life takes place. So
Yo, did she run all the way here?
Whoa, let's not get into
That's
this
with the baby.
argument. This is not a good argument to have.
This is an argument of the sages.
I mean,
She-
we don't know that that's mine, right? I mean,
What are you talking about? I've been waiting for you, Richard. You haven't visited in so long.
In fact, 8.5 months to be exact.
I wrote you all those letters.
And you owe support.
You can't write.
I mean, I drew you all those pictures. I sent them via squirrel.
I know, I've cherished them every moment.
Some of them got to you?
It's all fucked up.
We've really been underestimating the squirrels around.
I guess the clock's got to be right twice a day. Hell yeah. That's more workforce right there.
And she runs up to him and picks him up and hugs him.
Oh man.
Face
in the
dangling. I have joined the hug. I slowly just kind of walk up and hug both of them.
Yeah, big hug! Group hug! I jump
Fuck
on
yeah,
it.
it's a reading party.
Let's all hug the guy with the bomb.
Let's go set her up. Let's go set her up in a room in Mom's house, right?
Yeah. Well, boy, she just came from the tribe. Is anything wrong with the tribe?
Oh no, they're fine. I just
Does
wanted
she
to tell you.
Does she just want to live with us now? Oh. She doesn't want to live with us now?
Oh
Just
yeah.
imagine her fucking running through the mountain.
Listen, if you saw the expression on her face when she saw Richard, you know she's in love.
I know. It's the expression I have on my face every day when I come home to Anthony.
Oh.
I got
Better clean that up.
Concept.
Feast, the feast! We have to feast for this one.
We are literally leaving on a trip.
And all your feasts involve drugs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's the problem?
Probably not good for that in there.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Let's go set her
Went
up.
to the ballet.
Let's go set her up in Mom's
Okay,
house.
what? Why? What?
Let's go set her up at Mom's
And
house.
see, and then they come out like you, and yeah.
And what?
Well, he already expects to come out like him.
Yeah. Never mind.
You're a goblin and I'm an orc. Is this going to be a gork?
How many are in there? Like 15, 16?
A goblor.
I don't know.
An orklin.
A gork?
A gorklin.
A
Oblin.
goblork? Gobbleork?
Orblin.
Well,
So-
clearly it would just be a half orc.
Oracle.
Quarter orc.
This is perfect timing, since we've just come into an estate of our own. We are rich aristocrats.
She's like, cha-ching, half.
Let us show you around our mansion.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
She's gonna trash it.
Yeah. We're off to save the world, but I'm sure our butler Douglas can take care of you.
Oh, you're leaving?
We're right about to we gotta take the bomb on that guy's back and go blow up a bunch of bad guys.
Hi.
Oh. Hi there. Oh.
No, eyes over here. Hey,
No, she actually looks
don't look
a
at
little,
her too long.
She actually looks a little like this, you can see a little bit of disdain on her face.
Oh, 'cause
What do
it's
you think odds
Is
are
it- yeah.
that he's actually his son from the future? He come back through time.
He's half human, very unlikely.
Just hypothetically.
I'm not sure how I could produce a half orc, half human.
Bear with me. I mean, chaos, anomalies. It could be. It could bear out.
Listen, I know that the mating habits of dragons are a very multifaceted affair.
Very
It doesn't work that way here. We can't just fuck a chest and be like, it's got the dragon template.
Oh, you've read of our exploits.
I read the monster manual. It was pretty much anything a dragon touch, half dragon.
Yeah, dragon.
Yeah.
Quarter dragon, something.
Some are very
You guys are gonna come back, and Mom's mansion is gonna be full with her tribe.
Oh no! I don't want that to
There'll be
happen.
orcs hanging out there.
We gotta go on
Douglas
this.
is gonna be all thugged out by the time you guys return.
We gotta go on this adventure. It's really important.
Ritual
when you
tattoos.
do.
Oh, well, I guess I'll wait for you.
You're just gonna hold him in?
Oh no, I meant
I mean, I
we'll
don't know.
work it out.
Orcs could do that. I don't know.
Have you checked if she's
You
Bulgarian?
said I can stay
I
at
was
your
literally
house?
just gonna say, do we know any women? Because you're gonna need a nanny. Because we're not gonna be around a lot.
It's fucked up. Why can't a man be a nanny?
Oh, that's true.
Stop being sexist.
Douglas is like made out of dust.
Douglas has many talents. He's like Alfred, okay?
So Douglas can deliver a baby.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then
He's
die.
training the midwifery.
I'm surprised she didn't bring some of her orc girlfriends with her to help her out, honestly.
That's sexist.
Orc friends.
No. Orcs are very, very, very competitive.
Even in birthing.
Well, no.
She's birth for distance.
She'd be afraid that they're gonna move in on her territory.
I mean, in goblin tribes, once you have the children, you hand them out to the other people in the tribe, so...
Is that true?
It is now.
We said a goblin is raised by the tribe. Most goblins don't even know who their parents are.
Like some civilizations, the father finds out they're having a kid, they hand out cigars. Goblin civilization, they have the kids, they hand out the kids.
And then they smoke a cigar because they're like, Got rid of all my kids.
It's like Martians and John Carter.
I was just wondering what movie it was that we watched that had that.
Yeah.
So she agrees. So we'll wait for you back at the mansion.
We got the total setup. We're gonna hook you up.
So you can actually like see Mom's place from here because it's one of the prominent buildings in the town, and it's on a decent sized piece of property up on a hill. So you can actually like point to her
You
where
say you can see it. I'm just waiting for you to go. And it explodes.
mushroom cloud with real mushroom pieces.
Yeah, mushroom cloud. Oh, actual mushroom grows out of it. It's destroyed. Mushroom cloud forms, then solidifies into a giant mushroom.
But so you can like point it out to her, and she's like, "Oh my God, you're rich."
No, we're gonna take some time.
Richard, that's
We're
right.
gonna walk. We're gonna take her to it and set her up and make sure she's comfortable and introduce her and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, can you do your little thing on her?
I think he already has.
I was just gonna
Why don't you?
That's
do that?
how we got into this mess.
You want me to what?
Scan her.
Is she Bulgarian?
No.
Any Bulgarian babies?
Is the
Hi, Jack.
baby?
Oh, the babies are Bulgarian.
Shit!
Actually, the funny part is that power will probably tell you how many babies are in there.
You're probably gonna mutate the baby now from doing it. It can't be good for the baby at all.
Ranger beat, Ranger waves.
Yeah.
Too many Ranger waves.
Oh, what do you want me to name him or her? Although you're such a strong man, it's gonna be a man.
You heard that?
I mean,
Very powerful.
that's
Very
right.
impressive.
Of course it's going to be Junior. I was going to say, of course it's going to be the 15th. Because you're the 14th of your name.
Was I Richard Pickleton the 14th?
No.
That would be pretty funny.
No, that would be funny, though.
Yeah, his line goes all the way back like 20 years.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, you're the 14th generation. Your grandfather's 20 years older than you, or your great.
Wait, I'm gonna think of a bunch of Juggalo names now.
Oh, perfect.
I could probably name, if there's a female, I'd name it after Mom.
What's Mom's name again?
Mom.
Did we just call her Moms?
You did just call her Moms, but she actually did. I think it was Amelia.
Oh, yeah, it was
something.
Amelia.
Yeah.
Amelia Von Pecker Choker.
I don't think that was it.
Well,
Although you could name your child that if you wanted to.
Amelia Von...
You guys might name the baby after Moms, even if it is a boy.
Amelia Von Cock Strangler.
Moms. The child's name will be Moms.
Let's just make her initials Moms.
One of them's Twisted Biscuit. Right. There's a...
Twisted
Do you have
Biscuit.
medicine?
The smallest one's Flip.
What do you guys have knowledge of medicine?
I have a 1.
I'm trained in medicine. I don't know if you were asking all of us or just us.
Well, I mean, you're there. You could examine her if you wanted to.
Yeah, can you take a look?
Yeah, absolutely.
Get out the stirrups.
Is she crowning?
Done. She's already given birth while you were talking.
Is she crowning? Grundle Puncher heard that once.
You think triplets.
So he thinks that it means that she's wearing a crown on her head.
So I don't mean to alarm you, Richard, but I'm gonna wager that you'll be the father of 3 soon.
Oh.
That's some strong sperm.
That's the weight off my mind. I thought it was going to be like 7 or 8.
That was gonna be a cold dozen.
I ain't got the funds for that kind of college.
Now you got the business, now you got the family for the family business.
How long do orcs live? What kind of?
Human.
How long do orcs live? Human.
60 years.
As long as they can.
Until they run into a human.
That's good. I like there's an ogre named Troll.
We should go hire a troll and name it Ogre. Just
That's
fuck with them.
what I said.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
I
Put an ad on Craigslist.
Ogre willing to change names, live in city.
No, Troll.
Troll willing to live
So,
in.
yeah.
Oh, we're halfway to having a Blood Bowl team, so that's good.
Well, you did find out, too, Troll is now a stoner. Because the barbarian, once again, has been influencing critters in the town. The barbarian might be part Gobble, I'm not sure.
Word.
Well, we now run, soon we'll run the establishment.
Oh my god!
Change
And we'll
your
have
mind. I have
we'll
a
have a
disintegrate
hostess,
spell.
a waiter, and a manager, all in your girlfriend's belly. 3 employees right there.
All right, well, that's good to know. I'm going to set her up, and then we got to go save the world.
Okay. So you guys set out. You're traveling for a couple weeks.
We're sure to introduce her to Douglas also.
You know,
That's what I meant by
surprise
set,
him.
that's what I meant by set her up. Douglas, we're sorry. Everything's moving really fast for you, I guess, because you're a big, tall, slow human. But also, this is my wife. She's gonna have 3 kids any minute now. So if you could take care of that, that'd be great.
And she says, "Wife?
We're married.
Are
She
you?"
has been my wife. We're
Nah.
married.
I don't think you are officially married.
I think it was accidentally, like they shared a drink or something. in their
Oh,
culture.
I mean, the goblin marriages, I whisper it, and if they don't say no, then we're married.
Oh,
That's how it works.
You could go with Three Stooges with the kids, Malari Curly.
It's true.
Yeah.
Kurla, the
She's
bite
mad at you
bear.
getting possessive and she hightails it out of there. I'm married. Forget it.
Well, I was sent to the Church of the Light for some midwives.
So I don't know whether we all went or just them, but if I was there, I would let them know that probably expecting several.
Traditionally, goblins have what's called a Murray. A Mori. The Mori tells you whether or not you're the father or not.
stupid. That was so stupid.
I mean, so I can't be sure unless we have a Mori.
He kind of like leans in and whispers. He's like, "I was expecting a litter once I found out she was with child."
Well, I examined her. I believe that there's at least
Maury
3.
tradition.
We've stopped using the term litter.
That's
We
riff-
found it.
We just used the word refuse, yeah. We just used the word garbage. She's having a dumpster fire.
garbage pile.
We now call it, yeah.
Well, sirs, I will make arrangements and make sure that the little lady is cared for.
I give him enough money to pay for the 3 midwives.
You don't have to worry about it because he controls your funds.
That's true.
Wait, like you guys literally give him a raise, he gives you the money, and then you pay him.
Oh, that's real funny. I like that.
As long as it goes through our hands at some point.
I
Yeah,
like
he
that.
manages the books.
And we can't read, so he could be fucking with us real hardcore.
You guys give him
He's
a
writing
raise.
you all off his
embezzling.
dependents in his mansion.
We want to give him enough of a raise so that he doesn't have to embezzle.
I mean, it seems like if he wanted to just take shit over, he would have a long time ago.
Yeah, moms didn't really pay attention to much.
All right, let's do the thing.
Let's do the thing.
Do the thing, Julie.
All right, so you guys are several weeks into the wilderness. The rangers are able to effortlessly guide you guys through.
You're for sure a dad.
We should decide who and what we're bringing with us on this journey.
Or-
Also, are we going to go do this without Bloodfang? Like,
I guess
he's not going to take part in the culmination of all of our adventures? That's
He's not going to get
hilarious.
the XP for it. That's how video games work.
Maybe we'll get a magic sword or something.
A
Maybe
better,
we'll-
bigger magic sword.
That we're gonna put on a mantle.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be like, oh, we couldn't use it, so we just melted it down.
So we nail it to the mantle
No, we left it at the.
at the bottom of a piranha filled.
So it's the 6 of us.
Yes.
You're riding on Rip Nugget, right? Mm-hmm. So we got the giant.
I'm riding on Rip Nugget, and my little spider's riding on me.
Yeah.
And
so
on her is the Grundle statue.
Okay.
So it's spider me.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get another spider.
I'm flying on the magic broom.
I summon a
Is there a broom
comfy
on
chair.
your back, and then your statue on the broom?
I
do have
hang
a
a
belay
sex
card.
swing from the broom and I ride that around.
We might take out the belay cart. That's all right.
Anus towards
do that.
everything.
Yeah, I mean, we took it for a reason. So,
But what I'm saying is we also have a griffin and a belay,
Why would you say that?
right? And like
Yes.
a Cadillac. We got all this shit. Or
We've
what do we
got a
bring?
Cadillac.
This
don't
is a
think-
big fight. What are we bringing?
I don't think we need to bring the griffin. I think the griffin's going to get.
we're going belay on this one.
But,
We're gonna
but we
pull
can
belay.
definitely bring the belay.
With the carriage?
Well, yeah.
cart.
There's no need to bring the belay unless we're getting the cart.
Yeah, I feel like the Griffin's too
Yeah,
serious
you
for
actually
this.
can't control the belay without the cart.
You can't go putting the belay before the cart.
Well, actually, you have to put the belay before the cart. You put the cart before the belay. That's not
Can't throw out the belay with the bathwater.
It's true.
You only go in reverse.
Are we seriously bringing this giant thing?
I feel like we talking about stuff, and I was like, all right, we gotta take these 4. No, these 6 temples we gotta take out. No, these 8 temples we gotta take out.
Every day we delay, there's another temple.
So on the journey, whenever we actually get to,
Oh, here's the.
yeah, that's the card. Whenever we get to the point where it's time to set up camp, I again do some magical mojo, and the stuff just starts setting itself up.
That's good.
I picture your character like Frasier.
Well, that's the opposite of what he looks like.
Do you have your Rip Knight?
Yeah.
Frasier meets
Nah,
Jeff Bridges.
Like I kind of see him as more like
Thank you.
He's more of a Newman at this
like
point.
Friar Tuck, very portly with the jowls on the neck and chin and what have you.
I'm not going to be able to shake the Newman.
1/4 goblin, partly elf.
Part goblin, part elf, kind of part dragonborn.
So after several weeks, everything's going smoothly, no issues. And then all of a sudden, the forest goes completely silent.
Uh-oh.
You hear nothing.
That's a bad sign.
I look about nervously.
And, the sky kind of begins to darken, and then you start to hear a kind of like a rumble off in the distance, coming from every direction.
Ugh.
I have not reacted in any way. My eyes are still slightly off. They don't.
He's cross-eyed.
I think it's like, I know you're an orc, but I just want you to have a pug head. You guys should run Pugmire at some point. The game where everybody plays dogs.
Yeah. Not Mouse Guard.
Yeah, I do mouse guard.
I've read the rules for Mouse Guard. They're I cannot figure them out.
Oh.
They're just completely beyond me.
I heard someone ran Mouse Guard using Cipher System.
Oh.
Cipher guard.
Yeah. Probably for that reason.
Mouse
But
over.
so you start hear this rumble off in the distance coming from all around you, and then you start to hear this like a scratching sound, like wood being or trees being scratched, and then you hear a gibbering noise. And then all around you see like a black mass, just undulating and moving from all directions, closing on your position. It almost would remind you of what do they call a bunch of snakes? Like it has a word, right?
Swarm?
A nest?
An
A
orgy?
slither. A slither.
There's like an actual word for it. I don't know.
I know what it is.
An
in
Indiana
1 minute.
Jones movie?
A hentai?
But if
Tentacle.
but that's what it kind of reminds you of, as you see all these things kind of writhing in and out of each other, and they begin to get closer and take form. And some of them seem to be like scurrying through the trees, almost like spiders, while others are swinging like apes or monkeys, and still more lope along the ground.
But there's serpents.
Well, no, just the way they move in within each other. It kind of like gives that feel like if you ever seen like a carpet of snakes.
No, I haven't.
Except
Snake
for
carpet.
not even on TV.
But they're humanoid
On
shapes?
TV, yes, but I don't like it.
Yeah, but they're humanoid shapes, and they're literally up and down the trees as they leap from tree to tree, and on the ground. Some of them are just crawling. Swithing.
Oh, I definitely fireball some knots at them because I'm like this.
There you
cannot
go.
be good.
Down, bed,
And
not
as
nest,
you look
pit,
at them, their
vipers.
their
yeah.
skin
There's a
is
bunch of them.
Pit.
oily, inky
Or not.
blackness.
I like not.
You
I
can
like
see,
that too.
as they get closer, you see the drool and spittle flying from their mouth from sharp, jagged fangs, and you see them lance out with tentacles from where arms would be on a humanoid, and they use them to swing from the trees, as well as like almost like bounce and loop off the ground.
I'm out.
They're about the size of a halfling, each one of them.
Todd.
I'm out.
Except for these limbs
He
extend
makes
way
that
farther than
fucking
they
thing in
should.
the sky and climbs into
And the
it.
eyes are like a shark's eyes, where they're just completely black, and they look like they're oily, slick, almost like their bodies kind of undulate. They look very unnatural.
Okay.
So these things are clearly just foul, and they're looking.
Oh yeah, they look disgusting.
Everybody hop on the cart. Belay underground. Go. Through the ground.
Unfortunately, the boy won't carry all of us.
Oh, that's right. Shit. Well, it was really
nice
nice
knowing
knowing
you.
you guys.
I'm on the magic broom, so
Well, like, I don't know. I'm torn as they're rushing us. Like, do I cast Blade Barrier and just mow them all down? But
their intent is definitely aggressive.
They look insane,
Okay.
and you
Do
can
it.
hear them
all
giving.
right, so
I mean, make a barrier between us and them. See if they're smart enough to walk into it.
They're coming from all directions.
well, Blade Barrier is
Right on me.
Can you?
yeah.
Okay.
We're
Do
gonna
it.
come together. Come on.
Blade barrier is not like a wall. It's just a big zone.
Well, no, it's either a wall or a circle.
Yeah.
Ringed wall up to 60 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 5 feet thick.
Dang. Do the thing.
Thing.
Okay. So
That was
so you
really
cast it.
anticlimactic thing.
You cast it, and you just totally just take out.
I thought you were just gonna pick up those.
So they charge straight into it.
They're like
Yeah.
zombies, bro.
The first rank. Well, I'm just assuming he kind of cast it at them.
Well,
No, I was saying cast it before they get there, so you can see if
they
they
run into
choose
it.
to go into it.
Is that what you're doing?
dude, I will totally cast it, so that they're in the middle of it.
If
Are
they're
you gonna
close
just catch
enough.
them with it?
Yeah.
If they're close
Alright.
enough, it looks like they're close enough.
How big an
already.
area would he cover with that?
Enough to kill all of these dudes.
What's it, a 20-foot radius?
It was 60 foot.
He said
60 foot radius,
huge.
but it's 5 foot thick. So that's definitely within 60 feet of me, so.
I just mixed them whole in with all the guys.
What guys? More guys for another fight that we're gonna have later?
No.
No, all the mushrooms and stuff. We don't really need those as minis anymore.
Until we do.
Now you can put those last three here.
Yeah, the three that were over there. Yeah. All right, so
Think of the XP here, guys.
You.
Yeah, that was a lot of shit that we just got.
so trees and body parts go flying everywhere.
Yeah, it sounds like a lawnmower.
It does.
And druids hate us.
Well, you were
And druids hate us.
you were the natural enemy of the druid up until more recent.
Come on now. Who do we really hurt?
What is Torg doing up there?
You see a figure standing in the distance.
Isn't that Torg?
That is me.
It is a Torg mini. Oh, wait a minute.
I've trapped you all!
Fools! I have more than one
What
Torg
power
mini.
did I gain by not using any powers for 12 levels?
That's right.
Oh god, it's Luthengar!
I saved them all up.
That's
It
right.
turns out they're cumulative.
All of my spell slots were put into one ritual.
Yes. Tentacle creepy things.
So they all begin swarming up the trees, around the perimeter, and
I
then
like the better
leaping
when I was
over.
outside.
Thunderwave them into the barrier.
So I guess.
Oh, so the barrier... I thought the barrier went from you all the way out.
No,
So
no.
it's a line.
Yeah, it's like a 5-foot line.
Where are the
line.
tides of chaos at? Yeah. I'll do
Oh
that.
wow!
So that's going to be a 21.
Oh, yeah.
12. It's actually double digits. That doesn't happen very often for initiative.
20.
Babe, look at this. Look at the font on those numbers.
Dwarven.
Look at the font on those numbers.
Oh, baby.
I was like, oh, this font is so metal. Oh, the dice are metal.
There you go.
Oh, I got it.
6 and that 9 are really interchangeable.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the name of your sex tape.
6 and 9 are your number?
The 6 and that 9 are really interchangeable. Yo!
He almost took out a rope.
I almost took out a whole row.
But
of
I
dudes.
didn't.
So I don't know how many things I took out there, guys, but that was my.
Really cool.
That's
that
it.
was-
That's your
that-
done.
Well, that's not done, but that's my
I've done
big.
my part for this fight.
That's my
Sorry,
my
I was
big.
like, ah.
I used
All
my-
right. So what initiatives?
12.
21,
20.
22.
22.
16.
16. Hey, roll
Why do we do
up.
that every time?
Roll up. 6.
10.
Okay, Anthony's first.
So 22's up. What are you doing?
Charge.
I've kind of just been sitting complacently this entire time. He probably looks like he doesn't even know what's going on. Does anybody want to like kind of prod him into attacking? He's just been sitting patiently.
I don't think he's that dumb.
He's a little dumb.
Poke him in the butt. What's his wisdom? What's his intelligence?
It's all -1.
8. It's all 8s.
Oh, you look straight up did do the 315.
Yeah, I did. Okay, so that wall of blades, is that still there?
Yeah, but they're on the other side of it now.
Does
Okay,
not
they're coming
mean
in?
You're like brain dead.
Okay.
No.
Pick a side.
Now
start
my
killing
5
things, no more of those
intelligence. Character I was playing. That guy
I
was
rolled a
probably
3 intelligence on a character when we did roll stats. But that's another
The
story.
Gamma World game, I was
An
playing a
8
character with a
for
5.
certain is not that low.
The bard just gave him an order to kill whatever he sees, like in all the bad guys. So he says,
things. Pick a direction and start killing those things until there's no more of them.
Now, this cart, is it like enclosed or is it like literally like just like its bottom?
I think it's like a
It's like a chariot.
it's like a
You
chair.
just step off the back.
Okay. Then in that
So
case,
it's
he's
got
just
like a
kind of
wall on one side and 2 half walls on the sides adjacent. to it.
Gotcha. He hops off of the back and just starts brandishing it and heading at whatever the closest group of these things would be.
10 foot away.
Slashing.
You just step off and crush.
Sure.
All right, so you're gonna have to wait for them to come over,
Okay. So then,
or you can go through the barrier.
Don't do that.
Why they said they were
very
jumping over the barrier?
tempted to.
They are gonna be pouring over the barrier, but that's when initiative happened.
Ready in action. Or delay.
Sure, he's going to ready his action. He's got the axe out and he's just ready to kill something.
Can we shoot through this wall?
Yeah. It provides
You can just
3-quarter
roll your
cover.
percentile dice in there.
I think we ignore cover.
Yeah, I already did.
Do we ignore
You'll
cover
see
with
what
some kind of
happens.
crossbow? We have all the crossbows.
Is it gonna be fantastic?
It is. 2, 4, 5. All right, so I will make sure to.
So if you decide to go through it, it is a dex save.
I probably,
For nothing? Or dex?
No, that's dex for half.
Dex for half. Dex for a bunch
I
of
probably
damage.
could have done that. And
If
then
there was a dex
I
save for
resistance
nothing,
were
then I know.
good.
Yeah,
So-
I can jump through that.
Can I get a 20-foot radius sphere
Oh, the template.
template?
I would like to retcon that he is raging.
Okay. Ooh, fuck.
Okay. Wow. All right. So
Shit.
What the hell's our feet? Our crossbow feet?
okay. So
Crossbow expert.
this is going to be an empowered cloud kill.
It's on page 165, man.
All right. So
I just don't have it written down, but I know I took it.
If you want to, it's I have it all written out here if you want it.
Does it say that we ignore cover?
all right. Nice.
No.
Big money.
No.
You ignore loading property.
All right. So math.
That's a good roll.
Yeah. Well. Hell yeah, it is. So 18.
You can use bonus action
Um,
attack with the hand crossbow you're holding.
Shit. What's 3 times 8? Is that 24?
Yes.
18 plus 24. Math people.
42.
42. All right. 42 points of damage. Or well, first, they have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sweet.
Okay. It doesn't matter.
So, all right.
Gramph.
So what exactly was that?
Cloud kill. That'll stay.
So there's a green icky cloud.
So I breathe out a mass of noxious vapor, and it coalesces right around there.
So that big cloud of
right
green
next to me.
poison has a bunch of blades spinning in it, so it's just swirling it around.
Yeah.
Okay,
pretty
so I
much.
guess that's there.
Yeah. So that'll keep there. So if anybody wants to throw things into that as well,
So just do that 7 more times, and we're good to go.
and you're good. Oh, and I turn into a potted plant. And for my next trick.
Well, I know what my action is then.
Smoke it.
Oh yeah. You need fertilizer, quick!
Oh man.
Stack.
How well do potted plants concentrate? I kid.
Probably not very well.
He's got nothing else to do.
That's
I
true.
feel like
that's true.
photosynthesis takes a lot of concentration.
So, what was after 21? What do you have?
Tiny hut.
No. What's
You asshole, I knew it.
what initiative do you go at?
Now I was at 20.
Out of 20. Okay.
Are you serious? He's doing
Tiny hut.
I'll see you in a minute.
tiny hut. Shoot.
I feel like you should get quick and spell for that.
So that all these times you
Boom,
say,
got up, boom.
you're like, just give me a minute, and be like, that's 10 rounds, dude. So just so you can be like, I did it.
Yep.
And around.
All right, I'll do
He yells, "Tiny hut!"
Tiny hut.
a lot of daggers. I'm trying to figure out the biggest grouping here.
Probably that corner.
Yeah.
It is the biggest grouping,
You got your
but does it
cloud
make sense to
daggers,
clear out one
template?
side? I don't have a glass.
It's not clear for us in any way because
No, I was asking Ted. He's got the templates.
For what?
Cloud daggers.
it's a
Which
3 by
size
3
is that?
square.
3x3.
Yeah.
You guys say it's a 3 by 3. The book says it's a 1 square.
Well, it's 5 foot radius. No?
A cube 5 feet on each side.
So it's literally just one space.
Yes, that's one square.
Oh, never mind.
You guys have been letting it be a 3 by 3 square,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a cube
This
5
spell is
foot on a
far
side.
less useful than I thought.
Oh no! I'm not arguing
Yeah.
with your adjustment of that spell because 1 square is garbage.
Yes.
Especially for a second level spell. No,
That's
5 foot in.
That's kill me before they get to me spell. That's the
Yeah,
only thing it's useful
if you didn't
for.
have to concentrate on it, or you just asked it to make
You're
it
not
go
taking
in,
me
then
alive.
okay.
Yeah, 9 is fine. So where you want to put that?
Right there.
These guys?
Yeah, that's the biggest group.
Okay. Nice.
Should I roll?
Damage? Yeah, roll damage.
All right, can I get some 4-siders? I need
Oh.
6 of them.
Yeah, you need 6.
Okay, 1 too many.
How many you need? 6. Too slow.
Yeah, 7.
I already threw mine first.
Yeah.
No, I'm
In
sorry.
all fairness, Kyle threw first.
No, how many ones can you roll? Jeez.
You roll handfuls of d4s.
You rolled
Just average it
4
out.
4s though, or
There's
3 4s.
No need to roll those dice.
19.
No save on that, right? They just take the damage.
Isn't it dex save or something?
It's got to have a save.
Where is it?
That's why it's only a 5 foot square.
Well, that would make the 5 foot square make sense then. If there was no avoiding it and it was an instant kill. Like if it
It
was
says a creature takes 44 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
And I pumped it to 3rd spell, so like there's 2.
At higher levels, when you cast a spell using the spell slot at 3rd level or higher, the damage is increased by 2d4 for each slot level above 2nd.
Do you have
It's
to
a third.
cast it in an empty square?
No, it says starts to turn there. So
All right, so
Do
it
you
is
have
a
a
magic
sliver
missile
of
then.
glass not
Well, the
in real
range
life?
is 60
It
feet.
just does damage to something.
I have no, I mean, like here or here?
It doesn't make any sense. You fill the air with spinning daggers in a cube 5 feet on each side, centered on a point you choose within range.
Yeah.
so basically you can't do it too
That makes
far.
it sound like it's an
Yeah.
area. That doesn't make it sound like choose a
square.
square.
It is an area because it still hits everything in that square, right? Like, so if there's something that was weak against area effects, like it's still an area effect. It's just its area is 1 square.
We need the
Yeah,
sage.
stupid.
Jeremy Crawford, answer this question for us. Quick, somebody tweet at him.
Honestly, if they don't get a save against it and they have to take the damage and there's no half damage for it, then it being 1 square now makes sense to me.
And it stays there, so.
Forever.
I mean, it's concentrate on it.
Yeah.
That's a little rough.
I'm
But.
just imagining years later, just walking up to this 5 foot area of daggers, like, oh my god.
Mind you, in 4th edition, it was an at will, so it wasn't a big deal.
All right, so I believe they begin to go now. So let's see.
They would. They wouldn't attack a potted plant, would they?
They actually all have favorite enemy players.
They were beaten by potted plants.
So I'm
Favorite
definitely
enemy
slashing one.
potted plant.
Only one?
Well, I mean, how many guys hit? I ready to attack action, and I technically.
Yeah,
can't
yeah, you're gonna
attack.
get to do your thing.
I attack as many as I can. For that
Well, we just said you
allow.
attack one, so
I figured I could only attack one.
That's-
Now, if you ready the attack action as a reaction, does it become an attack reaction, meaning you can't take your extra attack on the attack action?
you can't ready to react.
Well, I thought that's what it was. When you ready action, it gets something ready for your reaction.
Yeah, readying an action turns your action into a reaction.
That's why I said delay.
Yeah, that's why I thought it'd be better for you to delay, because then you just wait till they're all around you.
You
and
just
then
take your and then you just take your whole turn at a later point.
Yeah.
Not too smart.
Ah, I'm dead.
No, you're dead. No, I'm dead.
Especially with shitty enemies where it's like, all right, well, I readied, my whole turn was to obliterate one guy, and now there's still 7 dudes around me.
Hey, whose turn do you guys want the belay to go on?
One before them.
Yeah, you just went now.
Who's controlling the
Oh,
delay?
your turn. They go on your turn.
All
the
right.
belay.
All right.
But there was nothing for him to do.
So he told it to defend.
You press circle to guard.
Yeah.
Now you just got to bring that blade bearer in a square.
Shrink it. That would be great.
Yeah, once it's out there, I can either keep concentrating or stop.
At one point, my wizard in
So
an
all those
artifact
are
campaign
easily
was
able to
reshape.
either just get over
that's
without
awesome.
getting chopped up.
Oh yeah,
is it? How do you do
they,
that?
they went high and
It
then
was
they move over.
some epic,
Feet.
some epic level ability where you could like once an encounter reshape one of your area effects.
That's
Be like, oh, I
bonkers,
hit him
dude.
over there, move it over here.
Yeah.
So
Can you move those in?
what these guys in as well?
I don't know.
No, they can't
That's
because
one of the
there's
protection against
it's
my
actually filled.
well,
Yeah, because he's
daggers.
there's. I guess the wall is here.
It's along
This
this,
is like the
line, along
smallest
this
human
line.
being I've ever
Yeah,
So you
so
want these guys in?
yeah, everything that can fit
It's so tiny.
inside of it. Someone needs to smash the
Rude
potted
much.
plant.
Like Tom Panico.
Do you guys have your stats for the belay? I feel like they're going to be needed.
No.
He has a lot of area of effect.
Isn't it just a belay?
Yeah, it's just
I don't think I wrote down anything about him. Is it in the monster manual?
It wasn't any one character, so I doubt it.
I taught him some tricks. Look, belay, roll over.
Yo, you gotta keep in mind on one side is me and on the other side's Anthony.
You guys have enough hit points to survive. I don't think
That's
these things
true, we do.
There you go.
I don't know what they deal.
okay.
Yeah, not everybody has the advantage.
I don't need. I
version of
don't
the
need. I
monster
just need
manual
you to have
with
it.
the convenient pull
That means survive the belay roll on you.
How many hit points does this thing have?
94.
That's pretty good.
Can you resurrect a belay?
I hope so, because
What does your spell say? Does it have to be humanoid?
Does it resurrect monstrosities?
Belay, 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 belay.
I mean, it does a crap ton of damage on a bite,
Yeah, they do.
but it only has one bite.
only has
Area
one
effect,
mouth.
though. Area effect. Make sure you read
Yeah,
that
it's got
part.
big old digging claws. You'd think it would have 2 claws on a bite.
They don't get a clout. They get their jump attack.
It's
Yeah.
you touch a creature.
Oh my lord!
Well, it's definitely a creature.
A
I
bullet.
see,
What's
I
his
see
armor
2
class?
18s and a
17.
19
A 17.
and a 1.
All right. Well, that misses.
Oh my god.
All of those are attacking the belay?
Yes.
You.
Man, I love how awesome they try to make centaurs look. They're like, look how badass these centaurs are. You're like, yeah, but
Their jumps.
you still kind of feel a little, like, cringy whenever somebody plays one.
Why?
Just run around with their
See, like-
junk hanging out. That's what I
They don't often wear clothes.
You know, like you see like pictures of LARPs, and there's always the one dude that's a centaur, and you're like,
I love the one picture of a guy in a centaur costume, and the caption is like, "Yeah, so I got fired from my job at Blockbuster the other day," or he's like just talking about something like totally.
Monday.
God, yeah, I gotta find it. It was really funny.
closers.
I think it was on that. It was on that comic site Super Poop. Have you read Super Poop?
No, I can't say I have.
It's super great.
It's on my list. It's on my list.
What if I feel like that's actually their motto?
It's super great.
Super Poop. It's
super
super great. It's the guy who does Married to the Sea and Toothpaste for Dinner.
Yeah, all that just went over.
They're just webcomics. He just does a bunch of webcomics. They're all great.
Now you know how I feel when she talks about stuff. No, just because your references.
I'm sorry.
I'm old.
You're old, he's young.
Yep.
And you're in the middle.
Yeah.
Interwebs.
Mwah.
Where?
Mwah.
Is a
Do you wanna be
lich
young?
less than a lich or more than a lich?
What?
Somewhere in between.
It's less than a lich.
What's less
Worse,
than a
It's
lich?
not as strong as lich.
What is what?
Demi-lich.
Demi-lich!
I don't know. It's the demi guy.
Challenge 18. Are liches bigger than 18?
Guys, Dave is doing like
A lot of math.
a lot of complex math right
That's why
now.
I'm not trying to distract him.
I'm really worried that our belay is just dead on his first.
Carry the 50.
Carry the 50, Todd. Todd, you're so darling.
The bullet just took 72 points of damage.
Yo!
He's roughed up.
Write it down, Amato.
All right, down the next round, he's just gonna go underground.
Who's keeping track of the belay?
And then
Yes, it's
I could
me!
heal him.
I got his stats right here.
I could heal everybody. I don't die.
He took 72. He's got 22 hit points left.
he took 72,
He's bloodied.
and then
Sorry.
How dare you?
Which is a little.
That's really high.
It's not a challenge 4. It's the first level part. Challenge this was different.
Like if you were like 17th level, you could still fight that guy.
Easily.
It's a lot of dice.
I wish I could have thrown something in your mouth right then, Ryan.
What's that?
You were like-
19.
I wish I could have thrown something in your
when
mouth.
these creatures start going crazy on the belay,
13th level, 14th
their
level.
arms they just kind of like snake them out like whips.
We weren't supposed to go higher.
And once they see all the blood go flying from your belay,
That's the
it's like sharks frenzying in the water.
No!
In the water, and they just go crazy and they do it again.
No! He's dead!
Except
What?
you might-
Come
You
on.
might have missed. There's a lot
You
of
just
more
wanted us
misses.
to beat down a bullet, just say he's killed by a lightning bolt.
Or just have half as many guys and tell us not to bring our belay.
What? I would never do that.
Well, at least we can have heroic angst.
When I started to run the new game, I was like, I don't remember how to do like.
I don't know. They gave me lots of
I
spaces
just
to
pick
fill.
whatever I think is appropriate, and then I started trying to figure out the numbers for it, and I was like, this is a waste of time.
Yeah.
Anytime they tell me to take minions, they're like, oh, 8 minions. I'm like, I'm pretty sure you mean 26 minions.
Oh
It didn't
So
even
the
barely
belay,
matter.
the
playing
belay
this game
begins
tomorrow.
spasming on the ground. There's no need to roll.
no!
No, we didn't get a chance to react.
I'm gonna say like in his death throes, like
He kills at
he
least
just
a
rolls
couple.
over these guys here.
Murderers!
I was hoping you were gonna pick up Anthony's character. Be like, he just rolls over these guys here.
There's a lot of them. I might actually accidentally pick up a goblin.
You'll be the only one alive at the end.
I'm inside the belay.
Not bad.
Like that spider is inside of me.
Outside.
In a good way?
No,
Not in a good way at
the
all.
worst way.
All right, you can attack because you were holding your action.
In a
before I
good
was
way?
out.
What does it even mean?
The rest of these guys.
How many attacks do I get?
You get your
You're-
action.
Like
Two.
I normally. Okay, so I would get to take both.
Yeah,
delay.
Yep. And unless you want to, do your frenzy thing, then you can take another one.
Sure.
Did you take the clay feet?
No.
Okay, because I was
Does that even
gonna
exist
say,
here?
because then,
Is that in fifth?
like, the
It's not
berserker
called
thing,
cleave.
Okay.
whatever it's called. But anyway, then it makes the berserker ability fucking useless because he would just do that.
Nothing good. Does a 5 or a 7? Actually, to be
What's your
fair, I do
bonus?
have- yeah. Okay, 15 or 17.
You should even have the target. Just spin.
15 misses.
How about the
Okay,
17?
so one hit.
Pick any
No,
part of your
15
body.
hits
It's
with a
covered
17
in
misses.
tentacle things.
I'm rolling low. So that's 9,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go ahead and use the bonus action to do that
Okay.
again. 15.
And that misses.
Bloodfang really.
Did you count your rage damage?
Oh crap.
You did say your rage. Look at the chart.
Oh, that's right. There's an extra die with it, isn't there?
You should
It's
use
extra
your spell.
damage.
Area effect spell.
12
Maybe.
plus
Which
3, so
one?
that's 12.
Oh, okay.
Thorn.
Oh,
You cut
Hail of
one
Thorns.
from his shoulder to his hip, and he's like,
Can I say something?
but still
Are you
alive.
using it? Sorry.
Barely.
A lot of flailing. That's basically what's happening here.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of flailing. Alright, so
How strong do these things look?
How strong? They don't.
That's strong.
That's
Well,
really
it's kind of hard to say because what you saw was them get blendered by the wall blades, and poisoned by the cloud.
And then
they
extra
took an axe
blendered by
handling.
another wall of blades over here.
Yeah.
Like
And
a cube of
then
blades.
kind of flail at the.
Yeah.
Right.
And you seen him attack, and he hit it once, and he didn't kill it. He almost. It looks really bad though.
I meant like beefy.
They're little. They're like the size of halflings. except for they're really they're perverse looking Stretch Armstrong halfling with black inky skin, and they
They're
have
like
tentacles
tiny
instead of
evil
hands.
Stretch Armstrongs.
Yes, that is pretty much it.
I want one.
I want a few. So these guys here turn to you, Kyle.
Yeah.
Well, actually, these 4 here will turn towards you. And they move preternaturally quick. Does an 8 is probably going to miss you. 13?
Nope.
And 13, 12, 15?
Nope.
21?
Yes.
All right, so they lay about you with their tentacles slapping against your flesh, most of which just kind of bounces off.
Eyes still looking in 2 separate directions.
I imagine you're focused during combat.
His eyes work
All
independently.
of a sudden,
Like I said, not so far. There's a lot of flailing.
So
What am I
you
missing?
take,
When the fight starts, his eyes go. Click.
you take 20 points of damage.
Okay, so
That was
is
from
that
one
not,
attack?
not magical?
That is not magical, so
Okay,
you'll
10.
take half. Some of it is bludgeoning and some of it is raking. And you can give me 2. You are actually grappled now.
Okay. Do I instantly make checkers against that, or is that on my turn?
It's on your turn. So those tentacles are now kind of wrapping around you. Relian, what are you doing in the mass?
Well, I am a priest, so being in mass is...
I guess that does make sense.
Womp womp.
Come on. That was a good one.
Womp womp.
No, it's
Does
just
an 18 hit you?
Those are not good last words.
No.
No. Okay. And all right, so that's those guys. Does a 20.
Yeah.
So basically, 8 times tentacles shoot at you, shoot towards your face, your chest, your arms. Only one of them actually finds purchase for 10 points of
350.
damage.
350. That
And
locked this
you
must.
are grappled.
I can still cast a
That was
spell
about
with
that time I
grapple,
realized
right?
we were
I
fighting
think so.
crustacean from the Mesozoic era.
Yes.
See, in my system, you would never be able to cast a spell while crap.
In your game system.
If I made a D&D style game system, no way.
And
Wait, you
All the
sure?
enemies will be
I have the
grappling enemies.
enchanted butt plug of Astocles.
Does a 16 hit Torg?
Yes.
Does it?
Yeah.
Really? You're
I
on
know,
that level?
that's exactly what it is.
Oh. All right, so you get hit 3 times.
I want to be able to run away if I have to. You know, I want to be numbered on.
16 was your AC?
Yeah.
Wow, that is low. I thought we
Wow.
got you some big
You did.
magic armor.
It's not 16.
I thought we did better for our Torg.
Wow.
You make armor out of all of Bloodfang's swords. Magic sword armor.
They just impale themselves when they run at me.
What's your dex?
15.
So you take 24 points of damage
Nice.
as tentacles begin to wrap around you.
How much damage?
24.
24 damage.
Okay.
Falcor.
I would say the cart probably gives me cover because I am a potted plant.
That
And my comrades.
that is true. I am just going to roll 1d20 to see if just a random tentacle
Who just
flail
happens to flail at me.
and
Yeah,
absolutely
that's gonna cast
smashes
it.
the potted plant,
Alright.
taking you out of polymorph.
Okay.
Right? Isn't that it? It's
Yeah,
polymorph.
basically, if the pot breaks, then I am no longer a potted plant.
Are you using like a 7th level spell just to not get attacked from
No, he didn't do it on purpose.
No,
Oh, it just happened?
chaos.
It was my wild
Ah, I
magic.
thought that was your new battle plan. Was like area effect. I'm not here anymore.
I like it.
No, it would have literally been better.
I was wondering why you chose potted plant instead of some small animal that at least could move around.
It would have been better had they not attacked him. He was
Because it would have stayed that
he
way.
would just been out of the
No,
flesh.
no. Next turn I turn back.
Oh, it's only for one round?
Yeah, the potted plant is different than the sheep.
Then the sheep. Okay.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So all right. So Who went after a 18?
I had a 12. Was it 20?
16 is me and Anthony. Anthony's first.
Okay, you guys are up.
All right. Sorry I didn't roll this in advance. How many guys are around me? I can't see myself at all.
All the guys.
You're right here. You
like-
have 5 dudes in your grill.
All right. I'm going to fly up out of their range.
I actually assumed you were in the air.
Oh, it's okay. Good. Then I am already
That's why
up.
you didn't get any attacks.
Yeah, all right.
You're
That
halfway
makes
back to Griffin Gaff by now.
sense. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna make
just
a,
leave and tell stories about us.
I want to make a number of attacks, but what I don't remember is I have all these fire and acid and blue bolts. I
Okay.
forget if do I know that do the fire ones do an area effect,
They do.
They
It's
do.
like an alchemist fire.
and the acid doesn't, right?
Correct.
Okay. So I'm gonna fire a bunch of fire bolts into these guys.
Yeah, I just assumed the goblins were up.
Well, she
I'm
can't
on a
fly.
spider.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're in the trees.
She could be in the trees, but then he blade barriered all the trees.
Well,
but-
not
Oh,
all.
cool.
It's just a 5 foot.
No,
Oh,
okay.
you know what? Then she is going to get some attacks.
I thought
you
that,
will not though.
I thought that when he said blade barrier, I thought he was doing
Thank you,
the
Ted.
ground cover one. So it was just we just cleared out an area of forest, circle of area. I didn't realize he was doing the wall, so it was
Yeah,
just
he
in
did the wall.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'd
she could be up a tree.
I'd be in a tree, yeah.
Yeah, you would be in a tree, but they climb trees, so
No shit, they're terrifying.
yeah. So you actually do have some. I owe you some attacks.
And they'll stand on your toilet paper sometimes. in the outhouse.
Yeah.
It's a crit.
There is a crit.
That was a critical failure. We didn't roll that fumble check on there. I want you
Oh yeah.
some negative results for these bad guys. Oh wait, that never happens.
Oh, I always.
I haven't used them against you either.
They
so.
did. They rolled it when they decided
Does
which
it
mission to take.
15 hit?
No,
16.
no.
Okay, so you actually literally only got hit once.
Are you sure that crit hits? Add it up.
I will add it.
35.
Maybe a little.
Well, I might do something here. Making sure. I'm going to check what this is.
15 points of damage, and you are
I was gonna say I have uncanny dodge.
Oh, never mind. I can't do that.
You can use that as a reaction. It
But
halves
if
the
I'm gonna
damage.
be grappled, 15 isn't that much.
No.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take it.
Was uncanny dodge let you once
Take half.
Use your reaction to take half every turn.
every turn, or is it once?
Not
a-
every turn.
It's just once.
It's just once?
Oh, I can do it every turn.
Oh wait, no. Which one is that?
Oh.
There's one that says.
So it might
it's
be
a
worth
one-time
doing it.
thing.
No, it doesn't say one time.
Unless you're going to use your reaction for something else.
When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
So the,
Yeah, there is a one-time thing though. I forget what it is.
the
But
question is, do you plan on using your reaction for anything else? If not, then you might as well just.
No, she doesn't have any reaction stuff.
Yeah, I don't.
We don't even
so-
make attacks of opportunity. So.
Take 7 instead.
Okay.
They're still grappled, but you took less damage.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
All right.
Did you go in?
I didn't. I was waiting for that to be done.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So
I'm only asking because I'm right after you, so I was like,
No, I-
crap, did I miss something?
I'm gonna attack like this area down here so I can get maximum number, just like he did.
Yeah, it doesn't say per turn. I just looked it up.
Let's go. Attack a guy. Let's say 21.
Hits.
I don't do anything extra on that, so it's going to be 11 damage. Are these things humanoids?
They are. Well, no.
They're not.
And then the fireball thing's going to happen.
Right. So 2d4.
If actually, I wanted to ask this: if I use my power to push something away from me, and I hit it with the fire thing at the same time, does the fire going to go off at the end of the push or before the push?
I think it would happen as it impacts.
Okay, good.
Hey, you know, that thing is still active if you happen to be able to push.
Oh yeah.
I was going to push him into this one because I wanted to get.
okay.
There's not as many targets over there for me.
Yeah, not a target-rich environment.
Yeah,
You're gonna hit somebody over there?
yeah. I'm aiming at this.
What the fuck? That's the exact guy I was gonna hit.
Okay.
That's
What?
weird as hell. No, do it.
This is I took damage.
They're
Does that
both
go
going
down?
for one
It's
punch man.
concentration.
Yeah, I think I just
I don't
saw that
fucking
guy and I
one
was
punch.
like,
You make a check.
Okay.
I've never actually looked into one.
Why
Punch
roll?
Man.
I don't like it. People are really hyped about it.
It's
I just-
half damage
I
to out
can't
or
get into it.
10,
I'm not really
whichever
much
is
of an
higher.
anime person.
need some help, Ted?
It's a Constitution saving throw.
I rolled a
All right,
1.
give that guy an extra 3 damage if you're actually keeping
So
track
right
of
here?
damage, which I doubt you are.
Of course it's even.
He's calling your bluff, man.
Yeah.
So
Look, that guy took 14 damage.
Show,
3 plus what? You said 3. What was there? What you do initially?
I initially did 11, so it's 14 altogether.
Okay, that guy explodes.
All right,
show
and
him
then
the spreadsheet.
all right, so the push doesn't matter. His body gets churned through a fucking lighter. But the fire arrow goes off in that square. So what does that do?
How bizarre. That was the exact same guy I was going to hit.
I think it was
so weird.
2d6. 2d6.
I had it coming.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So,
looking
yeah.
at now.
We really hate that guy.
Is
Yeah.
that a monk character?
Yeah, it's a monk.
He's just
2d4.
That must
Just
be
begging for it.
2d6.
We're the
Yeah,
most-
Put one in there.
Oh, snake eyes!
Nice.
You lose.
So they all feel a hot breath come off of that arrow. That was the first shot. I will pick another target-rich environment like this guy.
Okay.
That's gonna hit for sure. I would add damage to this also. More damage than the last one, so I assume he's dead.
Yeah, so that explodes his head.
And then my fire arrow. That one's gonna deal 10 damage to everybody around him.
Okay.
Kill him or not? Stay there.
They're still there.
Okay. Then. Wow.
Is there any overlap between... There is overlap,
There
right?
was these guys.
Those guys are done.
Wow, so it's not 10 damage, but somewhere between 10 and 12 damage that kills them.
Yeah, that sucks.
11.
All right, in that case, I have a third shot.
How about this asshole?
Well, I want
He's
to
asking for it.
I kind of want to get overlap, right? So that I can actually take guys
Oh, yeah,
out.
yeah.
It's actually between 10 and 13 because he did 3 and...
I thought he did 2. He got snake eyes.
on that. Oh, yeah, he did. What was the other one that he did 3 on?
That was the extra
push,
damage
push,
I heard.
yeah.
That was the single guy that I killed.
Poor
I like
single-
how
poor
Dave's like,
single people.
don't try to figure out my math.
Never figure out my math.
I can't even figure out my
I
math.
had a crit coming just for trying to figure out my math.
I don't know, Angry says to tell it all out.
That is a 18 to hit, I think.
That will hit. Angry ain't here.
Hey, he does say you're free to run your game any wrong way. So
Any wrong way, that's right.
15 damage on that one, dude.
Oh, explodes.
And then let's see what I did to the guys around him.
roll for
Oh,
subject
4.
4, but it does overlap with these two guys.
And then you rolled a 10. Okay, yeah.
So these guys are wounded
Yes.
for whatever
So try to not
insano
focus
thing you're
this
doing with
way.
hit points.
Because I'm going to take care of a bunch of them.
No problem.
By that, he's gonna make them some cookies.
Yeah, he's get him
Brownie.
Should I action
Brownies. We got
surge?
cookies already.
If you want to.
Do I think that there's another? Oh, you know what I also want to do? Can I look around to see if I see somebody in the distance controlling all these things?
Oh, make a perception check.
Yes.
Hey guys, I got this. I'm gonna turn it
No.
into a bar.
No,
My eyes are closed. My perception check was a 9.
No, my eyes are closed.
I'm too focused.
Let's see.
Oh shit! That's not a good stealth.
You see Tom Codwick.
Fucking motherfucker! Do
In
I
a
really?
tree. Yes, you do.
Well, then I action surge because I'm shooting at his ass.
It's nice that you're actually rolling in character.
He rolled just like his stealth. Oh, he's just as good as he always was.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I say motherfucker. Action surge, and I'm gonna fire at him.
Tom left. The guy who played Tom.
And now he's one of the villains. That we're
And
fighting.
now he's one of our villains, which is amazing.
He was an incompetent rogue.
The last time we saw him, I blew his head off. So this is definitely an interesting turn of events.
And he would always fail stealth checks, so
And he was our rogue.
consistent.
Any check. And then he would go with crazy
You
stories.
said he's up a tree.
Yeah.
All right, so that is
save
a
us.
17 AC.
He must be on our
That looked
side.
pretty bad.
17 AC.
And he does not get any cover from me, by the way.
Because you're,
I'm a sharpshooter.
because you're really cool. Yeah.
Okay.
AC 17, you said?
Yes.
There's a quick way count.
Chop, chop. Chop, 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 chop.
That actually hits.
Fuck yeah.
I had a protection.
He's not wounded yet, right?
Plus one out of protection.
Just in the heart.
Just in the heart and the head. All right, he can take 7, 15, 22 damage.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I didn't do sharpshooter on that. So that's 10 less. 12 damage.
12 damage.
And then he can make a. You say up a tree, right?
Yeah.
He can make a save.
Is that a deck
Or
save?
It's a DC 17 save. Or get pushed out of that tree.
Does he make it?
No.
Motherfucker.
Push him 15 feet away from me.
So he hits another tree, 15 feet
Sweet.
away, roll a d6.
Hey, you want to make this cool? Because my second arrow is coming right behind that one. Can I pin him to that
You
tree?
can try.
Oh,
yeah.
is that a D6? I thought you picked up your 8.
This one was with sharpshooter.
Well, he said to roll a d6.
Roll another d6 because
okay.
you slam him into another
3.
tree. So that's 15 total.
Yes.
Yeah. The next shot's gonna hit 22. He's already wounded now, so I get the d8, and then I'm gonna use another power on him. That's
not bad.
18.
Plus math.
18 plus 5.
23.
23, and then 10 on top of that.
Jesus, 33.
33, and then he's a construct, or a humanoid.
Humanoid, yeah.
It's definitely one of the two, so that's
Yeah.
another 4 on top of that. What was that altogether?
37.
37, yes.
37?
37.
Oh, you know what? I was trying to stick him to the tree, so why wouldn't I use a web arrow on him as well?
Okay, yeah. You can
Sorry to... I'm not like trying to like reverse engineer my shot, but my intent was clear, was to stick him to the tree.
So
I don't know what the DC is in the web arrow, because that's not my DC.
Right. So that's going to be much weaker. He manages to avoid that.
Okay. And I hit him with one of my things, so he grants combat advantage to the next person who shoots it.
Okay. So now he falls 20 feet.
Damn, I didn't pin him.
So roll 4.6.
Oh. Damn.
16.
16, 37, 15, 31.
And I don't get another bonus attack, so that's my round.
Yeah. So he took 68.
Damn.
And then fell over into the brush somewheres.
Damn it, so I
Oh,
can't,
you dicks!
I can't see him.
Not cool. Not cool. I came to help.
I guess I should have did menacing so he couldn't get any closer to us.
That would have been hysterical if he was like,
I was trying to warn you.
What about this robot?
I'm the real Top Gun. That's all your team.
That was a robot clone. I was trying to tell you guys.
Oh man, that'd be hilarious. I still wouldn't feel bad. You should have sent a letter.
That's
I
top of
did
your
by
order.
squirrel.
Okay.
No, it's my turn.
I'm sorry.
I still haven't gone.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Never mind. Top of the order.
It's like top of the order. We're like, wait.
Sometimes you just freeze it in the middle of battle. Top of the order.
So explain to me. We've only been playing this game for like 7 years. Explain to me again
3
how many actions I get.
An action, a bonus action, a reaction, and you can interact with something for free.
You're going to get a move action.
How many of those are attacks?
You're going to get an
When it comes down
attack and a bonus attack because you have crossbow.
Crossbow expert gives
Then
me a
your
second attack.
then your mount gets an attack when you make an
Alright.
attack.
No,
So first things first.
that'll be four
But if you
attacks.
want to cast a spell, that's going to use up
I'm
your bonus
grappled.
action.
So you need to make a DC 15 escape check.
That's a high.
Roll high.
You have a magic saddle. Does that help her at all?
Not versus grappling.
Okay.
I rolled a 12. What's my bonus? Strength?
Strength or dex.
Oh, dex, I make it.
Okay, so you wiggle out.
I'm real slippery.
Wriggly.
Really.
Because she
Not,
bathes
not at all because I'm covered in oil.
grease.
Patchouli
Bathes in grease.
So where should I do Hunter's Mark? Or not
What's that
Hunter's Mark,
hippie
Hail
oil
of
they wear?
Thorn.
Patchouli.
Patchouli. Ted said he's taking care of all this. Where was the overlap? Right here?
So those empty squares in the middle, everything around those is
That's
wounded.
that's my targets.
Oh boy.
Ah! Sorry, you almost knocked Anthony's.
It's all right. It's a plastic miniature.
This precarious tower that I have constructed.
Precarious perch.
How about this guy? Can I shoot
Plastic.
this guy?
Precarious
Sure,
perch.
if you want to.
I'm gonna Hail of Thorns here.
Okay.
Should I bother poisoning my arrows or should I take 2 attacks?
2 attacks.
No. Casting Hail of Thorns is going to be a bonus action, right? So you only have 1 bonus action. So you're not going to be able to poison your arrows.
Okay, but I still get 2 attacks.
No, you're going to get 1 attack that's a Hail of Thorns, and then your mount's going to get an attack. Am I not right? Am I right about this?
If Hal Thorne says it's a bonus action, she gets her full number of attacks.
Right, but her
I
full number of
think-
attacks is a attack and a bonus action
Oh,
attack.
right. Cause she gets
Crossbow expert is a bonus action attack?
Correct.
Okay.
So you're either
Yeah.
getting an extra attack or doing Hail of Thorns.
right.
As long as Hail of Thorns says it's a bonus action to cast it.
It
which I
does.
assume it
1
is.
bonus action.
Right.
Okay. So I'm going to put it right on this dude.
Okay. Don't miss.
So
Don't fuck it up.
It's the first round of combat. You have combat advantage.
does that mean I roll 2?
I actually should.
Yeah,
have
she.
combat advantage
Yeah,
as well.
but don't you have to go first for that, or is it
Yeah,
just?
it's just you go.
Okay.
We're as rangers, we just get
Okay.
combat advantage.
So that's 2, right?
Yeah.
Take the good one.
I forgot how this worked.
The math. What are the numbers on your die?
22
That is.
versus AC. And then, in addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 1d10 piercing damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
Okay.
So, it's just 1d6 for my damage, right?
D6 plus 5.
How many? of those
You have
friggers
a common
do you get?
advantage, so you get your sneak attack.
So it's 5d6 then. Because sneak attack is plus 4d6.
Yeah, you're gonna kill the guy. It doesn't matter. You also get plus 4 damage because he's your favorite enemy.
He is
So
my
don't-
favorite
No, no,
enemy.
he's not your favorite enemy. You don't have aberrations, right?
Oh no. Oh, you're right. I'm thinking of Cogwit was construct.
Yeah. So how many did you get there? 9 of them?
Mhm.
Okay. 3.
So the middle guy is gonna take all this damage.
The middle guy takes 25 damage,
He did.
so he's dead.
Yeah, he's toast.
And then you're gonna roll a d10 for everybody around it.
Does a 17 make it?
17 is our DC.
Okay, so 17, 18, 20.
Yeah, there's lots of successful saving throws in there.
Fuck
There's
you.
3.
Lots.
Oh, so
They
then,
take half.
Yeah.
yeah,
Roll 10.
I rolled a 5.
You roll a 10. You need to roll a 10.
All right. So 3 of those guys took
5, and the other...
2, and the rest took 5.
Got it, yeah.
All right, and that was your bonus action to cast that spell before you shot it. And then, anytime you make an attack, your
Mount makes an attack. So I only killed this guy.
Yeah. So your mount can bite the one that grappled you. I feel like.
And what does he do? He has that poison attack, right?
Yeah. Just roll a d20 first. Let's see where that goes.
18?
On the die. Yeah, that's gonna hit. So. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make a con save.
DC 11 or DC 13 con save.
Yeah, it's gonna take half.
So 12 damage is just the piercing damage.
Okay.
And then 2d6 poison damage.
Yep. So you kill it.
10. He did.
Rip Nugget gets a kill.
Nice.
So what do you go at, Ryan?
I go off top of the order, I believe. 21.
Okay.
And I'm gonna scurry high. We're gonna scurry a little higher.
Take attacks of opportunity.
Oh no, we're not gonna scurry a little higher.
All right. So
I was just trying to add some flavor.
I mean, you can do it. But
Spirit
your
Guard.
mount-
I knew it was gonna happen.
Oh
Spirit Guardians, is that big?
Yes.
You could jump off your mountain and climb away.
no! Do you want me to move the belay?
Oh, so you get the
So you
barbarian
put that
too,
down?
huh?
Yeah, get the belay.
Oh no, he's
Let
friendly.
me move the. Oh wow. Okay.
So what does that do?
So I now have studious-looking angels flying around me,
How
and
much
Why
damage
did we
do you
start
do?
with those? What the heck?
I bumped it to
Because he started with a blade
Angels
barrier.
on tap. Come on.
I bumped it to 5th level. So it's going to do 5d8 at the start of their turn.
You call the one angel radio.
Okay, just roll the damage and we'll figure that out.
Supernatural joke. What? Are you laughing at me or something else?
Wow, 14. That was pathetic.
Okay, that's how much damage you did?
All right, I didn't roll above a 4.
Wow, now I gotta roll all those saving throws, you cocksucker.
Something. Biscuit.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. How many you got in there?
80.
Holy crap!
Don't kill me.
80!
Don't you wish your character had a whirlwind attack now?
Would be nice. I feel like he's dumb enough to try spinning in a circle.
19.
They had that in 5th edition. Whirlwind attack.
Rowan?
No, not really.
I think the ranger has like an ability, like one of the hunter things you actually can take.
Oh, it's at super high level.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's a wisdom.
We get a bonus.
Alright.
Not
so
the strong suit,
I'm
probably.
just imagining
What is the
emo
DC?
Dritz,
15.
It looks spinning.
Okay, so.
The hair flies after.
Emo
Both
Drizzt.
swords out like this.
Emo Drizzt with Twinkle. That is so many fucking D20s.
5. So 5 of them passed. The rest of them are dead.
Now, and give me a concentration check. DC 10.
Make it the 5 right next to Ted.
Yeah,
That
which
live.
dice applies to which creature?
Barely, but yeah.
Okay.
So your spell is still on even though you're grappled.
Grappled. So that's what I'm going to do. You're going to have to make concentration checks as long as you're grappled.
Okay.
maintain.
Now, question is, there's 5 that passed. Was it the guy who's grabbing me or not?
Oh, good question.
Good question.
High or low?
High or low? It was.
All right.
So. All right.
And they only attack enemies?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
They're
Yeah,
angels.
none of this.
They're angels, not berserkers.
None of this, namby-pamby wizard nonsense.
Namby-pamby. I would say just blasting friend and foe alike sounds less namby-pamby.
So you get to keep 5 in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure
He's
out.
making like really strong tactical choices right now.
Not really. They're just kind of randomly grabbing guys.
His strategy
There's
is
3.
mathematical.
I absolutely need this
And
guy to be alive.
if they enter it on their turn,
Yeah.
so if they try to rush in, they'll get attacked.
Right. They'll take they'll take that 14 until it happens again, and then you roll damage again. So I just had you because technically they wouldn't really take it yet, right?
They would take it on the start of their turn.
Right. It's just easier for me to.
Right.
All right.
But should they say, "Oh, vacancy," and they rush in?
They will absolutely rush.
Only fools rush in.
Yeah, I was thinking.
What? Sorry, my turn?
This is like there's like a squadron of like
Am I up?
radiant
Sorry, I just touched your
angels
leg.
You
chopping
are.
dudes
I was
down.
like-
Okay.
That's right. This
So
way
in
there.
Draconic, I call out, pull your reaches up, which is my signal for the hypnotic pattern I'm going to unleash. I breathe out a multicolored, multi-hued cloud of smoke.
Rainbow sprinkle.
It fills the air, and they
Wait,
can
is
all
it-
make wisdom saves
Is
or
it
be
Ryan's
incapacitated.
Turn, or is he just describing a rave? Okay.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm gonna do that a quicken spell.
And up in the tree, I'm gonna go.
Hold up, what was your initiative?
21.
22. So
Oh yeah. So you
I'm
take
just gonna do some
Okay.
slashing first.
All right. So you have to try and break the grapple. You're grappled twice.
Yeah, but you
Okay.
delayed.
Oh, wait a minute.
He delayed.
Oh, yeah, if you want
If
to
he
say that.
delayed, then he's later in the.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
care. Go ahead, go for it.
Sorry.
So how many of them have to make a
Slashing
save?
things. Whenever it happens,
Oh.
it happens.
Probably
Anybody-
better
all
off
that-
chopping stuff that
everyone
are
that can
hypnotized
see it.
anyway.
What's that?
Probably
Okay.
better off chopping hypnotized
So-
enemies than not.
There you go. And maybe it'll get them off of
Wisdom
grappling.
save or be
All right.
incapacitated.
Man, I have to figure out how many.
So that's
there
gonna
are.
be really annoying.
All right. So
Dave's like, man, this is really a pain in the ass. Yeah, Dave, it sure is.
that's it. Next.
Pretty
is
sure
just,
this is why they come up with mass combat rules.
there's just going to be dragons.
Here be dragons.
We have
Same
the
number.
Yeah, same number. Still 40.
What's your DC?
Just all dragons.
DC is DC 20.
All right.
I
DC
wore my
20.
special
Okay, so
socks
they
today.
did not make it.
I want this just to be a fight that's just meant to get
I wore
rid of
my
all of our
special socks
Nova.
today.
Nice.
The next fight's the real fight where you don't have all this Nova shit left.
we do have this.
Oh yeah, we need 20 more.
No, those.
What? You can't see the combat now. Let me see
Combat
this
don't matter
thing.
none. Anthony's like, take it away. Wait, let me see it.
That you're familiar.
What is this thing here?
Oh, that's he actually has a fire breath that you can put on to hold it in place.
Alright,
So he didn't make his claw so he can hold a character.
DC All right, we got one save.
Alright, good work.
So what is it? What does it do again?
They're incapacitated unless they take damage or like somebody else takes an action to shake them out of it.
They basically stopped doing anything.
Totally should just be exclusively a bard spell.
There should be a little compartment that opens up in his chest. You can put a guy inside it and close it.
You have been swallowed.
More monster figures should have anuses. Unpopular opinion.
Yes.
I can
But
see
opinion
why.
nonetheless.
Controversial, in fact.
Controversial opinion.
Trigger warning.
Question. What are you doing with that?
I like buttholes.
I mean, I do too.
God, please save that as a soundbite for when I
That's
run
my
for,
Which one?
That's
when
my
I
new.
run for office.
Yeah, that's my new ringtone. Whenever you call me or text.
Molly's gonna be like, "What the fuck is happening
I
with
like
your
turtles.
phone?" What'd you say?
It's the new I like turtles.
Oh yeah. Do you know that some people say that to me? They're like, "You like turtles? You're just like that kid.
Yeah.
That kid dressed like a zombie." I like turtles.
He was not dressed like a turtle.
Should just open the Ark of the Covenant on these dudes.
He just did.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
I
Anthony,
feel like
I
that's
thought
what
of the
happened.
funniest thing. Remember the other day you said that was a great meme for like anytime something like is like overwhelming or amazing?
When the guy's face melts.
Yeah, when the guy's face melts, I was like, that would be hysterical if on E-Bombs World that was just, it was just a whole thing and every meme was just that gif. Like just one whole album of just that, like a slideshow. Anthony and I were looking at like memes and like there's always one that like just
Oh, somebody created
Hey, make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
No.
That sounds like a dumb idea.
That's a 7.
That's not a natural 20.
It's not in that 20, so he didn't make it.
You didn't tell him what the code sign was.
Yeah, that probably slipped my mind.
He's probably still standing up, just like.
Do you want me to collapse
The
any of the
eyes.
stickers for you?
No, Anthony's
It's much
out.
more fun to have him do it.
Yeah.
No, make him suffer the punishment.
He made us fight them.
Yeah, yeah.
You made
Oh,
this-
wow, you had like 3 crits.
you made your bed now lie in it.
It's full of nails. This bed is full of nails.
So why would you lie in it after you make it?
Why wouldn't you want to eat the cake that you have? That's my question.
All
About
right.
that. Have your cake
That-
and eat it too. Like, of course
Alright,
you want
so
to
the
eat
ones
cake.
that survived that onslaught, I'm now twin
Let it
stone
have it
Ray
for
Frost.
show. I had it to
Okay,
eat,
well, there's
obviously.
3 of them.
So 2 of them.
Okay, where'd
Yeah,
they
you
go?
can get 2 of them.
I'm getting you. I'm fixing the dice.
Alright, so I'm gonna Tides of Chaos, the one that, well, actually,
Hang on,
yeah,
let's
I
see
do
your-
have
oh!
to, let me math
Did
it.
only like 3 of them not go down?
Yes. They needed a 20, which means I need to roll a 19.
How long does this last?
You know what? I think I'm good with that. So,
Just call the fight.
Yeah,
Like, this
pretty
is
much.
done.
yeah.
For the next 2 rounds, we coup
Both
everyone.
of those hit. AC 20 was my lowest.
Oh, yeah, that's
The only ones that survived evolved to their next
Alright,
form.
yeah, 6,
no.
so that sucks.
All right.
This Pokemon.
So one took 6
They're
cold
quite tall
damage,
now.
and the other took 10.
Okay.
There we go. And their speed's reduced by 10.
Man, how many spells do we waste before you could have just done this at the gate?
And there's a horse reaching its leg
All right,
through.
so-
You just formed Voltron to start with. What do you guys
So
do with
there
the
is
lions?
literally
And that was
there
why I, like,
there's
laid
liter-
on the ground
the ground is
crying,
littered with
laughing at
aberrations
critics. There you go.
and a half orc.
Right?
Here, just make sure and remember not to coup him while we're doing everything else.
Yeah, so just
So-
kill what's up.
I
I'm
like-
familiar with the spell, so I'm
Like
gonna
crying.
I'm gonna stir the
like,
half orc.
Several layers of
Okay.
awesome there.
dying. Yeah, it was so good.
So what are you guys doing?
Well,
They're all unconscious. They're not. They're not.
so I'm gonna stir the half orc, and then I'm gonna see if there's anything left of the belay.
So you're concentrating. So this is gone.
Yeah, let's go.
You're not gonna coup these dudes? How long are they?
That's
how,
not my job.
How long are they asleep for? Well, take out. Like time to take out Gut Lover. My short sword and start queuing dudes.
There's 3 standing of them still.
Oh, I guess we should kill those first.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna say those 3 are dead.
Okay, cool. Everything's dead then. We kill all the incapacitated.
You guys wait. You guys wake him up, and you're getting ready to.
Loot
you know,
the bodies. Just
just-
kidding.
Yeah, Luke Greyhawk the
I think
bodies.
we forgot the
whatever
story
you
guy in
do.
the forest.
So
No, I was just gonna say, Anthony, are you gonna tell us that you saw Tom?
spiritual.
Oh, I
bodies,
yelled it
is that
out.
a concentration
Okay,
or
good.
no?
Okay.
So the blade barrier is gone.
Yes.
Okay, so basically there's a 5-foot swath through the forest that is just gone. There's nothing there.
There's a big ring that shows we had a fight here.
Yeah, essentially it is just it's everything has been blended. It's a mix of aberration.
Love that movie so
parts.
Point of order. Couldn't
Can I-
your
can I
spirit
just
guardians
say-
murder all of the...
Can I just say,
He's
Yeah.
never
really
seen
missed
it,
an
and he's
opportunity
like,
to have a bunch of trees fall on
I'm
us
like,
when we did that spell.
Oh, that would have been
What is
great.
that?
The bottom of the tree is cut in half.
What just fell?
It's my chip.
Oh.
The bottom of the tree is cut in half. Hey guys, dodge a tree. Dodge a tree.
Well,
You can
I
dodge
feel-
a tree, you can dodge a ball.
I feel like I would have had to do like the grenade thing for all the trees and figure out how many trees there are, and it would have
Eh,
really
you just go have
They all
2
fall
of them.
inward.
This is just where you just go. Of all the ones that fall, 2 of them happen to fall across the group. Everybody in this line make a save. Everybody in this line make a save.
But then he
so
would have to do it for all his guys as
what,
well.
one of the things that kind of gets revealed though is an archway that is kind of in the ground, and it's got Elven script on it.
And it says
And-
speak friend and enter.
It is no,
In
it
the
is
ground,
actually
Is it like a tunnel? Is it vertical?
it's on an angle.
Okay.
And it was
says-
covered by a bunch of brush.
It says over 50 billion.
It is
sir.
black stone with like a lime green writing, which is all Elven. You guys can all see it, so you guys can all make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's my best one.